Okay.
Oh, is it still light over there? Oh,
Well,
does everybody have light over there?
you're in Washington, right?
Yeah, it'll be light for like an hour.
Okay.
So we'll watch as it gets gradually. I have no lights on, so it'll be fun.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Why don't you have any lights on? What the hell?
It's all bright. Look.
Well, I mean, no, but I mean,
sunny. No.
Like you don't have lamps once the sun goes down.
I'm sure she has lamps.
Do you just ask me if I have lamps?
Do you have lamps?
I would like to start bitching automatically about one participant.
Wait, don't start bitching yet. Don't start bitching yet. You know, Phil, I got to do the thing. So sit tight. What's up, everyone? Welcome to a special edition of the Rated G podcast. I'm your host, G TERADO. And if you are new here, welcome to the show. This is an artist podcast where I typically sit down with fellow local artists of all kinds, and we sit down and share our backgrounds, our stories, our journey through our creative endeavors and other things in life. So if you enjoy this content, please be sure to subscribe on audio platforms and YouTube. Ring that notification bell. That way you can keep up with all the current uploads. And be sure to check out the show notes, especially if you want to continue to follow us outside the podcast. I'll make sure all our social are in the description there. And for those of you who are tuning back in, welcome back to the show, and thank you for your continued support. Now, as I said, this is a very special edition because we are bringing back the tchFest, but with a new roster. Joining me, coming back to the show, these two are no strangers. I have with me Cali Smith and Jenna Davis. Welcome, ladies. How are you?
Good.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just trying to be nice right now since we just started.
Okay, yeah. I guess it's been a while since I've done a tchFest, and I usually do it with two of my good friends, Rick Mann and Nick Makoviak. They are the two fathers that really kind of sparked the idea of doing this, because we typically just get together and we just bitch about all the things. So it's been a struggle trying to get them back. Just our schedules weren't aligning. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to experiment and bring on other guests that I've had. And I don't know, I guess basically have worlds collide a little bit. And I don't know, just see how everyone meshes together. Yeah, so we'll see. If it's a shit show, it's a shit show.
I don't think so. I mean,
did you just tell us we were not your first choice?
What's that?
You just basically said we were not your first choice. You found a long way to say that.
Well, if you actually keep up with the podcast, no, I've only done a couple of tchFests, and but I've always wanted to do more group shows. I just didn't know, like if I'm just gonna have pull off a Joe Rogan and have like just the certain guys, or if I'm gonna just do tchFest with a bunch of people. I don't know. I'm still playing it by ear, but Jenna just likes to give me shit.
I was gonna say, I was like kind of joking, and then you like took it really far, and so now I feel weird. I was like, oh boy.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I still like you.
I'll let you know.
Oh, this one over here. So yeah, in the spirit of tchFest, figured we would kind of just I guess we should maybe get to know each other a little bit. I don't know. Do we need to do that?
I mean, kind of a little bit. I'm not.
Actually, let me start by
just a little bit.
Have you guys been curious enough to look into each other's pages and just see what your crafts, each of your crafts are like?
I followed you.
I know you follow me, but I'm saying like
not you. I'm not talking about you.
Me, right? Okay. Yeah. I follow you. I'm just
for. No, you don't.
No. Why? What do? You do? No. I forgot what you did. What do you do?
Well, If you had followed me back, you would know.
I don't know. I haven't checked my media in a while. I mean,
No, I'm just I do like polymer clay and graphic design.
oh, that's right, the Dice Dragons. No,
No, that's
Fuck.
somebody else.
damn it.
Yeah.
There's too many people. Okay.
No,
Here,
it's
I'm gonna hold on. Wait. So then, what's your handle then?
Thank you for
Jenna Davis
asking.
Designs.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
Jenna Davis Designs.
I thought I did. Hold on. Well, we're gonna find out. Hold on, Jenna.
That's one thing is I always
Davis.
think about changing it. You know, when people have their companies with like a cool
Oh,
name
okay.
that has nothing to do with their name.
Oh, you donate. That's so
Screw
cute.
up by like, doing my full name, but it's too late, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, you're
yeah,
still
I really
figuring
don't.
it
Wait,
out.
why don't I follow you? Okay, that's crazy. Sorry.
Jen, maybe
No, she does awesome shit. Yeah, sorry. You do like really great stuff. Wow. I love the little Pop-Tart earrings. Those must be popular.
Yeah, they did well. They did well.
That's a popular one. But would you say like you have your, I hate using the word niche, but because like so along the line, some people change their brand names because they finally got it down to like the thing that they really enjoy like like it's not just one type of art, because you do illustrations, you do designs, but I mean, is it just going to be jewelry? Is it like, are you still figuring that out as you go?
I don't know. I just was like thinking about it and said it out loud. Just that, people, I don't know, when people have their little company names, especially in jewelry, I guess a lot of people don't use their name. They use like shop, blah, blah, whatever. So I'm always like, did I like screw up by just going like full name? But whatever. I don't know.
I mean, and you could always change it, right? Because
it's just something that I think about, and then I'm like, nobody else cares as much as me, and I know that that's true, but
yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, like, if I were to change my brand, it would actually kind of take some effort, because I mean, it's an LLC. Like the Art of G Terado is the LLC. So if I were to change it,
podcasts and everything too.
Yeah, it would be such a fucking. I mean, no, I'm probably just overlooking it, or not overlooking it, but thinking it's going to be harder or just more stressful than it could possibly be. But I don't know. I'm just going to keep my shit. So I don't know. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're smart.
Well, thank you.
But you are, so Jenna, you have already followed Cali now. Before I proposed this idea with you, or did you follow her before the tchFest?
No, when you made the like group chat, I followed her.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
And then did I forget? I might have forgotten. Well, whatever. I follow you now, so
that's fine. I'm not mad anymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Actually,
no, I mean, I try to pay attention to who follows me. I do, but G will tell you I don't know. I just haven't been on social media lately.
Well, everyone's like very different in terms of how active they are on there. Like you guys know how fucking I am on social media. I really try to fucking market the fuck out of myself. And but I know
I go through waves definitely of like being on a lot and making reels and like doing all the dumb stuff, and then sometimes I'm so anxious and depressed I like can't even look at it, and I'm like, I'm not great at being a business owner. But whatever.
It's rough. Yeah. That's why it's like, yeah. Well, luckily I just been doing consignment shops, so that's been saving my ass lately. But I was like, I gotta get on the social media because I gotta promote those guys so people will go to that store and buy my stuff. And I'm just a little exhausted because I work a full-time gig, and so trying to make, because you got to be in that mood to make it so you can make it correctly. First of all, you can't be fucking up and giving people shoddy workmanship. But I don't know. I'm trying to like get time. Actually, I took a half a day today, so
I mean, it's a legit full-time job, like if you like really want to fully invest in on your thing, like it comes to the point where you have to turn it into a full-time job. Like that will be your main gig, and it's fucking hard, especially like if you got no safety net whatsoever. So and you both work full-time, so it's tough. I get it. I'm been grateful to have a sugar mama,
Yes. Thank God somebody loves you.
Yeah.
and I
Because
had
this world
I had a side job too, which was really
yeah.
helping out, but then that
Oh, okay.
it's pretty much non-existent right now. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no.
no, it is what it is. There's, I'm not, I'm not trying to play victim or anything. It's just
Oh no.
stuff going on behind. No, not on my end. It's just my boss is like bunch of stuff going on. So
No, that's rough. Yeah. Well, keep on moving like a little shark.
well, I mean, that's why, that's why I'm always posting. I'm trying to post at least a couple of times a day. So like I said, like if I was working, I wouldn't be on as much, but it's tough. It's tough. Actually,
Hmm.
something came up in mind about like when people follow each other. Do you get bitter? Like if you do find an artist, like someone that you just found, you discovered, and you really like their work, and you follow them, hoping to really connect and just like all the things, and you're supporting them, you're liking their picture, maybe you're sharing the stuff, you're really acknowledging and engaging with their content, but it's like you'll go look and it's still, you'll still see that they're not following you back, and it's like,
I feel like it depends on how big they are.
okay,
Like,
yeah, that is a factor.
if they have a similar amount of followers, or anyone under like, I don't know, 5,000 followers, I'm kind of like,
Oh.
I know you're seeing this. At the very least, you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, but I'm just saying, like, anyone above that, I'm like, I don't even know. They might be getting so many notifications. Like, feel like I'm less inclined to be like salty about it if it's like somebody with a huge account that's like, okay, well, it'd be sweet if they responded or whatever. But
so 5,000 is
well, I just threw that out there right now.
okay.
I'm just, like, I feel like
I'd say anything over 2,000 for me. It's like, all right, yeah, I'd say over 2,000. Then I'd be like, all right.
So many of the art girls that I'm friends with though have like 10, 20, 30,000. And I'm like, first of all, help a bitch out. But second of all, like, I don't know how you get there. I don't try that. Like, it's their full-time job. I think that's the difference. But
yeah, probably. Actually, no, I get more mad when I'm glad you brought that up, because I've been meaning to like talk about this for a long time. It's what is it when I really like an artist and then they decide to disappear.
Okay, I have that in my notes.
Holy fuck. Like hold on, let me see. Cherry Cheesy. Yeah, she'll probably, I don't give a shit if she gets mad if she ever hears this. But Cherry, that's the artist's name. Cherry Cheesy, totally like dropped off the face of the earth.
Everyone write it down. Cherry Cheesy.
Cheesy. Yeah, she used to do these like really uber cute, like vintage anime style, kind of, what was it, like gothic Lolita, not gothic Lolitas, like these sweet Lolitas. And I just thought it was so fucking cute. I bought a bunch of her shit. Then she's like, oh, guess what? I'm pregnant and I'm gonna stop art. I'm like, what? It's like, the baby's not here yet. It's gonna take 9 months for that baby to come. You could still make art. Like, so whatever. She dropped off the face of the earth. Miss Poodle, she dropped off the face of the earth. What Mia, I forgot her name. It's Mia something day, but she's a Spaniard artist. She dropped off the face of the earth.
I'm looking at Cherry Cheesy right now, and it does say semi-hiatus.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking pink. Holy shit.
Yeah. I think it's super. Yeah, I do like pink.
I mean, the work it's great.
Yeah, man.
It's just so wow. So it's a lot of pastels.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's like a little pastellies, but it's like super duper cute, and I just liked it because of the vintage anime aspect of it.
It's like pinups, right?
Yeah, something like that. Like, or
cool. I mean, it's yeah.
I don't understand. Like, if you look at hers specifically, first of all, it's very aesthetically pleasing, but like somebody who looks like they put so much work into it, and then it's like you're just gonna stop. That's what I'm kind of like. How do you do that? I don't know. Yeah,
that makes me nuts.
Maybe it's well, you said what, she's pregnant or just had a child, so I mean,
well, she broke the news to everybody, like, I'm having a baby, peace out.
I'm sure that, I mean, that's how long was this? I mean,
I'm sure I guess she had it already. I forgot, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, has she been like hiatus?
Looks like her last month was June.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot it. Oh, was it that? Oh, so it wasn't that long ago, I
But
guess.
it's just been like once a month before that.
Yeah.
I'm all invested now.
Oh, it's that.
All right, we
Oh,
gotta find out what's going on with this bitch now.
no. But there's another one. No, you got to invest in another artist. Another artist. Because I have to mention her, Pinky Toast. Pinky Toast, and I mentioned her because what was it, like what 2010 maybe? I saw her on eBay. She was selling her artwork on eBay, and it was literally like popsicle dolls that were like, listen, it sounds ridiculous what I just said, but they that art was good as hell. It was like little popsicle girl painted really well. Pinky Toast, really great artist. In 2014, dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I was trying to find her real name. I was trying to investigate. Couldn't find shit on her. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to any of these female artists. Like, I don't know if they get mental and they just like, they're
Well,
just like,
that's relatable.
yeah. It's like, what's up? Did you get into a nunnery or something? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
odd because I actually have a friend and he's been on the podcast and his name is Peter Hudson. He's in Australia and great kid. And yeah, just all of a sudden he just disappeared. And I don't like that's the thing. I was like hoping he'd be back by now, but this was like when I was still in touch with him, this was like during last year. So it was still kind of, whack with all the COVID stuff. And then the whole thing in Australia happened. I think it was like another outbreak or something, but it was going crazy in Australia at one point, I remember, with like riots and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's been he was MIA during that time. I'm like, fuck, like I hope like I wasn't like, oh man, is it what's going on in Australia? The reason why he's been kind of like off the internet grid or what? Because he was engaged, he was getting ready to get married. So I mean, I can understand why that would be a factor, but I mean, it's been like almost a whole year or so now, I'd say. And yeah, I'm just like wondering, Pete, if you're out there.
Pete, come back.
That's the weirdest part about, as someone who's been like an internet kid forever, like definitely had like MySpace friends that I never met in real life and all that kind of stuff. Nice. It's like, it's a weird thing how like somebody can make such a big impact on your life and like be someone that you consider a friend. And then it's like, all of a sudden you're just like, whatever happened to that person? Like, that's so weird. And then some of these people I've like weirdly kept in touch with forever. And I'm like, oh, we might never meet. And I know so much about your life. And it's so weird. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It is weird. I mean, right now we're like honest. I've been building such a great friendship with my friend Jerson. He was on recently and he's in Angola. And it's just so funny, like kids like overseas, but we managed to keep in touch pretty frequently. But he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Nice. That's
really
like your pen pal. Nice. That's your pen pal.
Yeah, basically, it's the modern PayPal. It's pretty fun.
PayPal. Did he pay you to be his friend?
Oh no, I'm not PayPal. Pen pal.
Pen pal.
Pen pal.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
you. How you know, huh?
Oh, Jim.
You don't know my life.
You don't know my
I
life.
have some friends that I make them pay me.
Oh.
No, not really, but I think it's funny to say that.
Yeah. Pay me. Actually, back in elementary school, I used to pay my friends to do my homework.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do something sadder, like, oh, pay to hang out with me. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'll tell you, yeah. This one fucking kid, he thought he was hot shit. He's like, he's like talking to my mom, hey, Miss Smith, if you pay me $3, I'll walk your daughter home. I'm like, this motherfucker. I've been walking myself to school since 6 years old. Like, who the fuck are you? Get the hell out of here. You gonna be my friend or not? Piss off. This motherfucker wanted my mom to pay him. Hold on. That happened. I think I might have been in the 5th grade or something like that, or 4th grade. Yeah, I was like in elementary, but I was walking to school. I'm a latchkey kid. I'm like millennial Gen Z kind of kid where I did take myself to school at age 6 because it was right up the street. It was like 3 blocks up. And
I was wondering which generation.
I don't know.
Are we all
I think
millennial?
Well, technically I graduated high school in 2000. So I mean, technically I'm a millennial, but I'm also Gen Zer because
you're like borderline. Same here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
I'm borderline. Yeah.
Gen X. Wait, not Gen Z.
X.
Gen Z is like, oh, I thought you said G. I was like, that would make you like 20 years old.
Oh, no. Oof.
No, that would make yeah, because Gen Z is like the
I mean,
newest generation, right?
I'm the like bottom of millennial. Yeah.
Oh,
That's so
okay.
funny. We're,
Just
we're
turned
all like
20.
in between. We're all in the in betweens right now.
In the betweenies. Yeah. I'm usually the oldest, but whatever. It is what it is.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
I'm the oldest in my like in my class in school. I was always one of the
Yeah,
oldest kids.
I was too.
Oh.
I supposedly missed a cutoff date, to enter school, but I think now I'm
Oh.
just dumb.
Oh, you need
Pre-K and
to.
everything. So I'm
You're
like,
just a little that's okay.
That
It's all right.
tracks. Yeah.
I mean, listen, listen, it's not your fault because now they're finding out a whole bunch of new shit. Now you got to do pre-K so you can kind of learn how to read and write.
yo, honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
but
okay being in the generation I'm from because
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't handle I can't even just fathom what the future holds for Gen Z and just all the generations coming after that. Like if all the bad shit that we're leading to or we're sensing, like I hope I'm dead before that shit happens.
damn.
Like the whole AI taking over and all that,
Oh,
like
that.
legitimately, I hope I'm dead. And
Why you don't want to praise your robot overlord?
Hey, you
I
didn't
don't
like
wanna-
iRobot?
huh?
You didn't like iRobot? You didn't
The
cry
I-
when Will Smith had to kill his dog?
Is that it?
That's
Is that
my legend.
Whatever, it's the same thing.
I'm like, wait, did that really happen? I don't.
Wait, what's iRobot then?
iRobot's when when Will Smith he doesn't trust robots because something. But there's like
Yes,
there was a
yeah.
robot that started having its own thoughts and
Yeah, but so he was in 2 movies that were like I something.
yeah, but he didn't have a
I
dog
Am
in
Legend.
iRobot.
Yeah, you're thinking it's I Am Legend and I wait.
Yeah,
Was
no,
that iRobot?
I
I Am Legend, and then what'd you
Well,
say? I
iRobot.
iRobot.
Then he was also
iRobot.
in Hitch and Hitchcock.
Hitch and God. Smith.
Hitch, where he was like the dating person, and then Hitchcock, I don't really know what that was, but
No. Hancock. He was supposed to be
He was a
Oh.
superhero.
he was supposed to be
Oh.
superhero demigod or something that forgot who he
Well,
was.
Angel. You find out they were angels.
Were they angels?
Spoiler alert.
yeah, what the hell?
No, that's okay. Good. Spoil it. I don't give a shit
We're
about
just
that
gonna
movie.
spoil everything.
No.
Uh,
Oh yeah. What? 10 years later?
yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
thought it was-
Titanic spoil. Titanic spoil. It sinks.
they die.
They die. Guess what? They die.
Yeah, he was in Bad Boys, and then he was in Good Girls.
Was he good, girls?
No, I
Yeah,
just made that up. I was just.
Oh, you can make up a lot of stuff.
Oh, all right.
Gosh.
So, do either of you want to go
What?
first? Do you guys
For
have
what?
like anything you'd like to bitch about? What?
Oh,
Any of you guys want to go first? I have notes in case.
oh
you know.
gosh.
I'm willing to add on to just about anything, so I don't want to go first.
I mean, there's like a lot, being
Yeah,
a woman.
I
You
could
know,
bitch about like anything.
I realize being a woman is just like,
Find something to bitch about.
yeah, being
mean,
a woman.
I
Yeah.
will, I do want to say, like, not that I'm doing this for this reason, but do I get brownie points for trying to feature women on
Oh
the
my
podcast?
god, thank you so much.
Well, just
Wow.
I want to be inclusive.
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
No, but legit, I worry about that shit because I'm like, yo,
What?
like it's been like sausage fest, and I love the guys, they're great guys, but I'm like, where the lady? Like, I complained about this last time, like around this time last year. I feel like I'm trying to like be like open minded and like welcome the female creatives, and I don't know. I think I'm like, oh, maybe I'm putting out a weird vibe.
Mm.
No, I feel like you're very like not, I mean, a weird vibe as a person, yeah, but like you are definitely not somebody who's like, I'm like scared to talk to you. Like you're not the kind of guy that I'm like, I don't know if I can.
I'm not weird enough to push you away.
Yeah, like you don't have that like toxic masculinity thing. Like you're masculine, I guess, but like you don't have that thing where I'm like, like I feel like I could talk to you about anything. I'd like tell you about my period, whether you wanted to hear about it or not.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and you're married, so that helps. I'm like, oh, he has a wife. She talks about shit.
Well, like that, and just even like growing up, I mean, I had it sounds weird, but like I had a lot of girlfriends. Like I had like we like in my neighborhood, like we all like hung out, all the guys, all the chicks. I mean, sure, we had our cliques, you know, and all that, but ultimately we still all like hung out too. So like the girls were just as broy as the guys were.
Yeah.
So it was like super cool to just kind of be open about it. And you know, but yeah, all right. I mean, it's like I just want to know, because if that's the case, I need someone
I
to
don't know.
tell me. Leave it
No,
in
I
the
think you just, like,
comments.
I think it makes sense to me that like maybe the people you talk to more on a daily basis are your guy friends. Like I talk to my best girlfriends probably more than I talk to like you or whatever, but you just have to ask. And I think we were both down to do it.
Huh.
I'm definitely like the emo kid of this of this group. And it's like I think I got like 2 friends, and they are both females. I mean, I try to I try to be friends with a lot of people, but it's like a lot of people just aren't interested. And
You're introvert. Would you say you're introverted?
yeah, I guess so. That's another thing.
Fine.
I
mean,
can't help it. I
it's-
just I don't know. I like my house. I like my house because it has all my cool stuff in it, and I like a lot of movies that people don't look at. Like I look at the dumbest shit. Like wait, yeah. Like okay,
Well, I'm only
he knows
laughing
it,
because
you
you and
know.
I have geeked out on like some old school shit. So I feel
Is
Uh,
it
like,
anything that I would know or no?
yeah, go ahead, Kelly. Maybe.
I mean, one person like I don't think you might know, but you got to look at his movies. They are like, Don the Dragon Wilson. What's his name? Don the Dragon Wilson. He's like a Bruce Lee replacement, kind of poor man's Bruce Lee. He's a poor man's Bruce Lee. Don Wilson, Dragon, some whatever. Don the Dragon. Yeah. So he does like Vampire Slayer movies.
Oh shit! I know this guy.
Yeah, you do. You totally do. He did a movie with Andrew Dice Clay. Oh man,
Yeah,
wait,
so
that,
this
that
is
that
this
movie
is
he did
a
with
little bit before your time, Jenna. Sorry.
Oh no, he's on
Before
Tubi.
1993.
Yo, I discovered him on like YouTube, Tubi, because I was just like bored as beans, and I was just like, I just wanted to look at something ridiculous, you know, something silly.
Well, I
Down-
mean, there's nothing wrong with being introverted.
What's
And
what's everybody's favorite movie?
what's everyone's
Ooh.
favorite movie?
If you had to pick one.
Oh my god, this is hard.
I know, I'm sorry. I always do this to people and then
Yeah, you.
Well, okay, well then technically you have to go first.
oh, okay. Mine's the Phantom of the Opera, the 2000.
Is it?
It sure is.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I like had
Oh
a
yeah, I remember
problem.
you saying that.
I saw it in theaters like 23 times when it came out, and I was on message boards with like old women, and my mom was like worried about me. But
They whisking you away.
well, it's just like, I was like
Lovely.
talking to 60-year-old women about a musical in like 5th grade, and she was like, "I feel like we need to like
Oh.
socialize you," and I was like, "No."
No,
just
that's
saw something
adorable
about-
though. That's
That's
adorable.
so shaped a lot of who I was, but I also
Aw.
like the Big Lebowski, so it's kind of like
Oh God.
I just saw something about the Phantom of the Opera. Like they're gonna stop doing
it's
it.
gonna stop being on Broadway in New York
Really?
next year, and I've never seen it on Broadway, and so I
Oh,
have to
shit.
go.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
definitely.
And my cousin lives in New York, so Avery, if you watch this,
Yeah, 100%. You have to. Yeah.
know.
You want me to clip that for you? You can
yeah,
tag
shout out Avery Nickerson.
Yeah. Give that girl some tickets. She needs to go see it. Yeah.
I just need to stay with her and make her go with me, and we're
Yeah.
close, so she will have to.
Yeah. Tell her you'll sleep on the radiator. Just put a little piece of board on it. Like I'm just gonna assume her apartment is small in New York. And that's all I'm saying.
She's a lawyer, so
Oh, she might have gotten a little bigger. Okay. So you only got to sleep in the closet, right? The walk-in closet.
she has a spare bedroom actually.
Stand by, roll off. Oh, that's like my nightmare.
Calls it her drag room, like where she gets dressed in. She likes to get dressed in drag
Oh,
sometimes.
does she? Oh,
Yes. But
good for her. Nice.
okay, favorite movies.
All
Okay.
right. You
God, I gotta
go
remember.
first, Kali.
I'm trying to remember. Wait, you said something that shaped you. Wait. Give me a second. I feel like I know
Well,
this one.
Yeah,
No, because you have a point. Like, what's a movie that fucking shaped your life?
just
That,
like
like,
meant a lot to me at the time, and has continued to mean a lot to me. It's like one of those.
I want to say honestly, I want to say Never Ending Story.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because that movie kind of melted my brain into like talk about fucking comfort. Like that movie always comforted me because I just like I fucking hated this world, and it's like man, and nobody has like imagination.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Mm.
think that was
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It was either that one or I'm trying to think of the most obscure movie I loved as a child.
Damn.
Eh,
I have
Anyone
too
watch
many.
The Borrowers?
Oh, I was thinking about The Borrowers. I was thinking about it like yesterday. I was like, you know what? That was a really, really good, like, I don't want to say kid, whatever. It is a family movie. It's a family
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, it's a good one.
Just when
It's
he
a
gets
really,
in the ice cream and stuff, it's just like the greatest thing.
oh my God.
Yeah,
I just like it when they just like, what was it? John Goodman? Yeah, John Goodman was in it. Where
Yeah.
they just mess with John Goodman. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're so cute. God, I'm trying to think. No, there was another movie that was like 100% inappropriate, and I totally looked at it. That fucking melted my brain. It might have been Heavy Metal. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Oh, Heavy
Heavy
Metal.
Metal. Yeah, Heavy Metal. Like, oh no, it was either that or Wizards. Whatever. Ralph Bakshi in general. Ralph Bakshi. That like those animations melted my fucking brain. Oh yeah. Because because Ralph Bakshi was like intertwined with what's his name? He's like an American artist. Not gonna look it up.
Yeah. I guess I could do that.
Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Whatever.
I
Point
have
is,
to be my own Jamie.
okay. Well, whatever. Ralph Bakshi animation. Like any of his animation, like shaped my life because it was just like his styling just melted my fucking brain when I was a child. Now it's your turn. What inspired G?
I mean, this is just one of, but I'll say Day of the Dead, the original.
Oh, really?
Day
Oh,
of
that's a
the
nice
Dead
one.
movie. George Romero.
Was that one? Was that the mall when they got in the mall?
No,
Right?
that's Dawn.
That's
Day of the
Dawn.
Dead's when they're in the underground
Oh
military
yeah.
base.
Yeah, that was like the movie that like shaped everything. Like everybody always talks about that.
I mean,
The makeup for Ed, the hands coming out of the wall,
yeah. I mean,
him
that
getting
whole
torn
trilogy.
apart.
Yeah, well, that's what I really, because I really love the just the prosthetics and practical effects, especially those scenes when they're tearing up everybody. I mean, that's why I got, everyone loves Walking Dead, although that one I'm surprised that shit's still going. But
Is it still
yeah,
going? Oh.
that's Day of the Dead is one of. I mean, there's just so many.
Oh, that's right. You
I've never
do.
seen Day of the Dead or Walking Dead.
What's that?
Oh,
I've never seen any of the things that were just discussed.
Oh,
Well, that's because I mean, you told me.
I'm not like a
that you
horror
don't like
person.
horror stuff.
no, you don't have to be.
Like me either. Like, which is kind of surprising. Like why I like zombies, but that's as far as it kind of goes. Zombies, like ghost movies, fucking scare the shit out of me. Even though I watch ghost compilation videos,
Like real ones.
yeah, legit. Like
Or like real, whatever.
Well, yeah, like
I mean, scientifically, technically, ghosts can exist because
they're
it's like it's residual energy. But to say they have consciousness is like, no, that's not real.
I mean, I don't know.
It's
But
residual
I find it
energy.
fascinating. I mean, I legit got fired from a job because I did a no call no show for a whole weekend. After watching The Grudge in theaters, and I was with my boy. We were so scared. He slept over and we slept back to back on my bed, and like I just never fucking showed up to work. And then yeah, but like, now here I am, like fucking watching ghost videos. But yeah, I don't do any other horror stuff like slasher movies. I'm not really into. But yeah, for some reason, zombies.
Did you guys see Nope?
Nope.
I love Jordan.
I should.
Peele.
I need to. Yeah, no. I know I need to. I need to look at
Wait,
it.
neither of you really did, because then we just won't discuss it.
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I
didn't want to be like
new horror movies. I really, really like. Nope was like probably my least favorite, but
it's kind of all over the place.
It is, and it feels like there was a lot of stuff that had the potential to be really cool if he had like tapped into it more, but he just kind of left being like, oh,
I recall
like there was a lot of like plot points that just kind of never got finalized, and you're just kind of like, that could have been really kind of scary and cool. And but Get Out I loved, and then Us I thought was really good too. But
what about them?
Yeah, I don't have a joke for that.
Them. Oh, okay. There you go.
Cali's like, yeah.
I was like, actually, no. I was more like, you sure that's a real movie? Them.
Yeah.
I was like, he's trying to trick me. I was like,
honestly, it probably is Them. That sounds like a scary movie. Like, oh, it's them.
Them.
Yeah.
I can't take those psychological thrillers because it's like, this is hitting too much to home.
Like Midsummer. Anyone watch Midsummer?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't
That's
know.
an old film, though. Is
like
that
I
an
said,
older movie?
The only scary movies I've seen, you guys have not seen.
That's an
because-
older movie, though, isn't it?
No, Midsummer is that one that came out a couple of years ago with Florence Pugh.
Did it
And
come
it's
out
like
midsummer?
Scandinavian. Yeah, great. Zoom in on him. It's the like she goes over to Sweden and it's like a cult and they're all in white dresses and she has the flower crown.
I want
And
to say
she-
yes, but
Becomes the May Queen and it's
It
it's
sounds
like,
really like visually. It sounds like I feel like
there's a lot of memes where it's like the feminine urge to become completely unhinged and it's like her in the flower crown. But
Oh, with Florence Pug or
Pugh. Yeah.
Pugh, sorry, I said Pug. She's beautiful. She's
Ah,
fun.
that's nice that you think that.
Well, I didn't want to be like
It
she's
sounded like I was
fucking
being
hot.
condescending, but
That
I-
bitch is fucking hot.
yeah.
No, she's beautiful and badass. Sorry for cutting you off. But
Okay.
yeah.
No, I was trying to think of what's a scary movie we've all seen.
yeah, like I said, I look at a lot of old things.
Oh,
By the dozen.
Even like Italian horror.
Hellraiser.
I had to look at his name, Dario Argento. Like,
that sounds familiar.
yeah, I've been catching up on all the old Italian horror movies that were so explicit. I was not allowed to see them as a child. So,
Ooh.
oh yeah, you kidding me?
There's
Italian horror directors, like they go all the way. Like you see that knife go into that eyeball.
There's an old Italian zombie.
Suspiria, Suspiria, it, Suspiria, because they did a remake of Suspiria with the
Well,
ballerina.
Yeah, but wasn't like the first in my like film class in college. It was like one of those first things ever caught on film, where they sliced the eye.
Yes.
That dude who did that like abstract. He was just doing a bunch of weird shit and it was like he sliced a lamb eye and made it look like it was a woman's eye. And
Ooh.
yeah, they made us watch that in film class and I like it it disturbed me.
Yeah.
Very upsetting. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm like kind of catching up on those because I'm an adult now. I can handle it.
Yeah.
Who is an adult, really?
That's
Immature
what I'm
adult.
finding out is like no one.
I mean, immature adult.
Honestly,
I like to
I
say.
feel like, and even with parents, depending who the parent is, I feel like that's the hump you make to in full like adulthood or whatever. When you have kids and you gotta like fucking raise a family. But like my best friend has like 3 kids and he's a big kid. So I mean,
My best friend
Small
is
perspective.
pregnant, and I'm like, but she's been with her husband since she's been with him since they were like 14. And then they just got married last year. And they're like 2 of my favorite people in the whole world. And she just found out she's pregnant. And I'm like having an existential crisis about it. It's just weird. Like we've been friends since we were sophomores in high school. And she's just so like, her and I are very similar, but I don't know. It's just weird to see, you're like, oh, you're going to like be someone's mother. It's
Yeah,
like
it's no
weird
problem.
to get used to.
Yeah, no problem. You bring the baby to the bar, whatever. It's all good. Yeah, come on.
That is such a thing. Like I mean, I'm.
I totally think that.
But no, but it's like a thing here at least. Like I've noticed that because there's breweries everywhere, and a lot of these artisan markets are hosted at breweries. And I've noticed so many families coming in with their kids and strollers and shit. Like I made a joke about it. I'm like, so when are we gonna start seeing families like at strip clubs and shit? Because like,
Well, but so many of them have games and Jenga blocks and stuff now.
They
That's kind of
do.
like,
yeah.
Might as well bring the kids.
Well, I mean,
I can be drunk and make this fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll be okay.
But it's
Yeah.
just-
My
but
nephew
then I'm
knows
like,
what
all right,
what
then
beer is.
who's fucking driving home? Like,
Oh.
The baby, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
word.
Baby can do
Word.
Uber. Yeah, they call up Uber. Boop, 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 boop. It'll be great.
Boober.
Yeah.
Booper.
If
Oh,
they got
Booper.
tested.
It'll be a thing one day.
Yeah, breastfeeding in the no.
Drinking a beer and breastfeeding.
Oh.
This is cherry
Oh.
7-Up with Fireball, just so we're clear.
Oh, look
Oh.
at you. You know what?
Ooh, cool.
I have no is the word libation? Is that a word?
Yes.
Libation? Is that an
Yep.
alcoholic drink?
No, it's just
No?
a special drink.
Drink, I
Oh,
think, yeah.
okay. I was really trying to use a new word, but anyway,
Oh, no, that's a
I don't
word. Yeah.
have any alcoholic beverages or anything, but You know me. I got my bowl here. So.
Oh, your little bowl. I got this. Jasmine tea.
Oh, look at you.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
You made a comment
Fun.
in the chat. Like, I thought you were gonna be like drinking. I don't know. I thought
Yeah.
you
Oh,
drinking
I
wine or
was, but
some
I was
shit.
like, oh, that nah. I drank it all last week, so that's why I was like, oops, I forgot to get booze.
Oh, okay. She what you were stocked at when you made that message, but then you probably just.
I was like, oops, I forgot. Yeah, it's been a rough week because school started, so
Are you a teacher? Are you in school or what are you?
nah, I do I'm a clerk. I'm trying to think of the right title. Whatever. I'm just gonna say secretary. I do archival work.
Okay.
It's mostly for education, like I'm just gonna call it IEP, individual educational plan. So these are like kind of technically, I don't want. They're technically special needs kids, but they're
That's
just
what
kids.
I do.
Yeah, they're just kids with like some learning disability and curves. So these effing parents don't pay attention, and then they need copies of this shit, and it's just like, didn't your caseworker just give you a fucking copy?
Yeah.
Why do you I was like, okay, whatever.
The nonprofit I work for, we work with young adults and kids with developmental disabilities. So Down
Mm,
syndrome, autism,
yeah,
a lot of
Look
things.
at that.
exactly.
And I
Yeah.
thought
But
you guys
the
together.
parents are just I mean, a lot of some of them I love, but some of them I'm like, bro, we're
Yeah, could you pay
parents are hard to
attention?
deal with. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, pay attention. It's like, you want me to explain what to you? No,
Yeah.
no, boo.
Like, I'm
You see-
sorry
you
you
see-
don't know how to log into something, but I'm not going to sit here for 30 minutes to be like, okay, so click on account
Exactly.
and then 3 down, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Exactly.
God.
You're
See,
gonna
you're nice.
like, oh my gosh. No, oh no, I'm more like,
Wait, what's
You're
what's your work voice? Yeah.
Oh man,
I don't know.
a little higher. Might be a little higher.
It's higher.
Yeah.
Not on purpose,
Oh,
but I feel
that's
like
so
it's like,
funny.
this is possibilities. This is Jenna.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Oh my God.
And I get on
Yeah,
the
you
phone,
gotta
I'm
do
like,
it.
oh, fuck those guys.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
no.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
laughing at you a little bit, but I'm also
Yeah.
laughing with you because I used to have to do that too when I used to work for a health and wellness center. So I would put together people's diet supplements, and I would, talk to patients or whatever. So I would always have to have that fucking, operator voice.
It just happens. Like, I don't even think I do it on purpose. Like,
No, because you just want to immediately come off as a polite person, right? So you gotta
Yeah.
have you want to
yeah.
disarm them immediately.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I need these parents to chill, because they're fucking wacky, man. And then sometimes they put their wackiness onto their kids, and then they act wacky, and it's just like, it's like, listen, your kid already, chill. He's already got enough shit against him. He don't need your problems to be like acting this wacky as hell. So, but whatever. No, but the parents are a pain in the ass because they always want to come to the office, and I'm like, listen, I can literally mail you this thing or email it to you. You're not coming to the office because guess what's gonna happen? You ain't gonna come. You ain't gonna show up. And guess what? I got shit to do. And I gotta go to my lunch. Eat my lunch.
And I gotta go on my lunch.
I gotta go to my lunch. Get out of here. I gotta go to my lunch.
That's amazing.
Uh,
Oh, all right.
shit. There you go. That's a bitch fest part. Like, don't get me started. No.
All right,
Just
here. I'll
people-
switch.
I know this.
I'll switch gears. I have a question for you, Jenna,
All right.
because you've been like posting about this every now and then, and I fucking it's something like
don't expose me.
No,
Oh.
Just kidding.
Are you talking about those nudes?
Oh, Jesus.
Joke. Daddy's kidding.
I'm kidding, sir.
My dad's like, oh, good job. Okay.
Oh no.
Please leave a comment.
I feel
just to
like I already
confirm.
know what they already do. Like, I know what you're gonna talk about, maybe, but
Okay, so
If I'm
yeah, so you post about people supporting local businesses, and it literally costs them no money to be able to do these simple tasks, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, people tap on their phones all the time going through your stories, but it's like, just to take that little extra tap to either hit that heart symbol or hit the share button, just like something, especially like, all right. And this is like given the person knows like you are hustling, like whatever. But it really doesn't take a lot of effort. It doesn't cost you anything to be able to do these simple tasks. To really just, it really shows the support,
Yeah.
because I get very, man, I get so like emotional about it. Like I'll be looking through, I mean, I even sometimes like bitch about it in my stories, which I try to avoid, but sometimes it just like builds up. But like, if I put in suggestion boxes or polls, and it's like,
It's like
like,
you
I
put
mean,
it,
I get
70
it.
people have seen it, but 11 people have responded. And you're
Yeah,
like,
and like
you
I
couldn't have just
get,
voted. You couldn't have just like clicked one button.
yeah, and like I get it. Like if they totally don't relate to the subject, like all right, like fine. But I mean, like, I don't know. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I mean, you know what I'm trying to do here. Like trying to, I don't know. So like, I mean, and look, I'm not, I'm no saint. Like sometimes I do skip polls and votes, but there are times when I do that and I'll just like message instead. And because me being the type of person I am, I'm gonna give you like a loaded, like a response. It's like it's not this or this. Instead, I'm gonna tell you this and then why.
You're actually
So
really good at that, like better than a lot of, I feel like you always give me a response, even if it's something that does not, it's like earrings, and you don't wear earrings, obviously, but you always like give me a response, which is nice just to have someone show that they're people just want to like feel valued and seen and all that.
well, I get it. That's why I do it, and also because I do support. Like I like your jewelry. I like that you're doing the food and stuff. Like so many ideas come up in my head when you're like asking for suggestions. Honestly, I can tell you right now, like anytime when you do put up either a poll or like a suggestion of like, give me ideas. Like honestly, sometimes I just like keep thinking about which ones and then it just like passes and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of like really, and I'm sure maybe that's probably what it is for a lot of people. But again, right, when if you can catch yourself in a moment, like, oh, like Jenna's trying to, like doing a vote for something on two ideas. I don't know, like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's asking a lot, and then I'm like, but it's really not. I don't know. But I'm with you on it, and it's like, it's like, I guess I'm asking the audience is like, what can we do to really get you to engage? If it really is like an effort to take that extra step, it's like, what is it? Like, do we have to hit home for you? Like, are we really not like creating stuff that is like interesting to you, like authentically? Like, oh, like I like Pop Tarts. Like, I'm gonna ask Jenna to do more Pop Tarts, something. But
I feel like I try to even just share people's posts. You don't even have to say anything. It's not like you have to have this like thought out, like, I really love what this person is doing. Like, you don't have to do that. You could literally just share it to your story. And like, that means so much to an artist. It's like, I might get like one new follower or something. And that's like better than some days when I get no new follower, And it's like, I don't know if everyone who's not an artist understands how much that helps or how much it even just boosts our ego to be like, oh, somebody shared something, which means they at least like it on some level,
Yeah.
And it's like, I have some, like, even of my close friends who are not artists, like my friend Michaela she shares every single thing that I do, no matter what. And that's just like who she is. She just always is like supportive. And then I have other friends who don't, and it's like, I get it, but just every once in a while you want to like throw it up there, you want to post it in your story. I don't know.
I always feel guilty when I do it, but then it's just hard for me not to end up feeling this way. But when I see a lot of my other creative friends, when their partners are sharing and posting their stuff, I get like so like I get like really jealous because I'll be like, oh, Nicole, like she's not very social. Like she is the opposite of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's kind of like one of those ghost followers, right? She'll just like look at your stories and stuff, and I'll be like, babe, like, we got these markets, or we got that, like, I'm trying to push something right now. I'm like, could you just like share one thing? I like even create like a deal with them, like, yo, can you just like once a week, like just share something? And it got to the point where I even like made an alarm on her phone.
Oh no, my
So,
gosh.
like 8 p.m. share something.
Too
Is she
much,
not
too
somebody
much.
who posts it? Because like I feel like
She's
some
just
people
not
do
good at
not,
it. She's
yeah,
just
like
not good at it.
don't put stories and all that, whatever.
So
But
I'm
my
not.
boyfriend doesn't have an Instagram, so I can't really be mad at him for that. But I
I know
still
I'm
like
making
it
her
on
look
him.
really bad right now, and she's literally just like out on the other side of that door. But
Let's bring her out.
she's super supportive. But it's just like, again, this is I guess like an ego thing. Like it's like, oh fuck, like like my friends' girlfriends like always sharing their stuff. I'm like,
Oh
hey,
boy.
come on, I'm open for commissions. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's
like, and it's
rough.
funny, right? Because like sometimes her coworkers will like ask what I do and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, do they need art?
You should just like give her a stack of business cards.
I
and
do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
See, I'm like the opposite right now,
I
because it's
legit
like,
try to make it as convenient as possible,
yeah.
but it's just not in her wheelhouse. So I totally get it, but
Yeah.
again, it's frustrating, but it's it's my wife.
Oh, she
I
is
still love her.
supportive.
No,
Yeah.
she's super supportive, but it's just
Yeah,
like those
she's
little extra things. I'm like, it's like this would really help because
mm,
I mean, I'm assuming she's connected with like her coworkers and stuff. So I'm like, I explained to her, I'm like, yo, the algorithm thing is like really effective. And I'm like, that's like it's really how it works. I'm like, if you share something or whatever, like
right.
the people on your feed are gonna see it and see your interaction with it. So I'm like, that's why like stories, like just share it in your stories. You don't have to say anything. Yeah.
I don't know. You might have to, you might have to go old school. I've been telling people, it's like, I don't know. I think we might have to go old school and do the whole like band, get a little flyer, print out a little flyer, start handing them out, be like,
Barking? Isn't that barking? You just like,
is that what it is? I have no idea.
I think
But
that's what they call it.
or what? I don't know.
Barking,
But
because you're
park,
just trying to hand out.
something like that. Yeah, yeah. Or just like, yeah, because what so when that, like,
Wow.
sometimes I hang out in Asbury, and sometimes those little posters are just so, those are like collector items. If you could get them cheaply printed out,
Yeah.
and it's just like they tell you where a party is, it's like, this is like the best fucking art like I've seen. And it's just like, I'll tear them down. Like, I don't give a shit if somebody's looking at me. It's like, yeah, what are you looking at?
Yo,
I'm stealing this
Flyers
poster.
are usually pretty dope. Trenton
Yeah. Oh yeah, I try to
they
collect those
got
all the time.
they got
Yeah.
nice flyers. Man, I really miss Trenton.
Oh.
But yeah, so back to the like the stories and
Mhm.
Do
followers.
you guys know each other in real life?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I met him.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because
you're from New
Collie's in
Jersey, right?
Yeah, we're both from Jersey. See.
Yeah, so the first time Cali was on the podcast, back when I was just recording with my laptop, like we actually met up at what some
Oh,
gallery,
it
right?
was Index because I wanted to impress them. So, so I said,
So yeah, we recorded at this what is the gallery, right? Is a
yeah,
gallery
yeah.
space?
Oh, yeah. It was a gallery in Newark.
Yeah.
Plus, I also didn't know them, so I was like,
Yeah,
it's
it was though the
weird
early
out.
days were
Nope.
really they were interesting because when we met up, like everything was like the first time aside from DMing each other, but we never like I didn't really know, and I don't think I actually knew what you looked like. Like everything was it was like a blind date
Oh yeah, yeah,
with a lot of the guests in the beginning. But yeah, we actually met in person. I miss doing stuff in person, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
But yeah, what do we do, or how, like, is there a way to get people to engage more, or is it just you got to just bite down and keep doing it?
I mean, I've done artist trades. Sometimes that helps.
But I mean, like on social media, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you're-
Like, So it's literally whenever I do art trades, it's literally somebody I've never met before. It's kind of like a pen pal thing. And then so when they get my stuff, they'll post about it. They'll be like, camera working, look what I got from this girl, and then other people may like I don't do it that often. I might do it like maybe
I've seen
five times a year, maybe. Yeah, I met some like really like I got really cool stuff from people. So, I mean that's kind of how it started. And then for whatever reason, people are very nice and they'll post I don't ask. Like they just do it anyway. They'll be like, oh hey, by the way, I just posted this thing, there was like this old thing and I posted your sticker on it. I'm like, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Because
But
I
like,
I
even
incur
for something more common as to like if you're trying to like if you're stuck on ideas, right?
yeah.
Usually like, what I do, Jenna, you do that as well. Like we just try to engage with our audience just to see like,
I mean
just to
that's the
help
most
us out, make
yeah.
decisions.
I mean, yeah, that's the only, I mean, I don't know. I don't engage. I mean,
Yeah.
I semi-engage with my audience a little bit, but not really. I mean, I don't do live streams. But
Dude,
I mean, I'll
I'm
post
surprised
videos
people
up.
still do that on Instagram. I was like,
I don't know. I
I've
can't.
considered it, but I can't. I
don't
cannot
want
work
to.
up the courage to do that. I'm like, no one's
Yeah.
gonna be there. No, it's gonna be embarrassing. Like,
yeah.
what? I just don't know what I would do.
I used to do I used to have like scheduled ones.
Yeah.
Especially during COVID, I was trying to hit every platform. So I was doing like one day I would be on Instagram live, and then another day I'd be on Facebook, and then I would do a Twitch stream. But and Kali, you've popped in some of
Oh
those,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it does feel a little defeating when especially like if you've been streaming for like an hour and then you look and there's like no
I mean,
one's
yeah, I try
there.
to
And it's
hold
like,
out.
oh man, I literally just talk, especially if you're talking to the camera, because like sometimes I'll just ramble and then I'm like, I'm literally just talking to myself.
Oh no. Yeah, that's kind of almost why I had to stop streaming a little bit too. And then also it was just like it's like I just want to do the work because this is what gives me happiness. It's like yeah, I'm kind of living in the moment right now. It's like I'll take a picture of it later. Like I don't know. That's how I'm feeling around social media right now. I don't know. Because
Well,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I post a picture or a video of it, then people will be interested. I post at certain times. Sometimes I post at like ridiculous fucking times, like 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'm literally still up like an idiot. And I don't know.
it's
Let me tell
weird.
you.
Like I hate to say it, but the algorithm thing is definitely real because I've been experimenting, especially with
Mm-hmm.
hashtags, and it's just like wild with like the results I'll see because
Oh.
just the other night I posted a reel of time lapse of I think it was like the cliff that I inked,
Oh yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I think I posted around like evening time,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden it just started blowing up with likes and stuff,
Nice.
like the views. Like it's cool, but I noticed they're all in like Middle Eastern like countries.
Oh.
So it was like a certain it was just like a certain group of these accounts. They're all like Middle Eastern. I'm like, all right. I mean, sure enough, a lot of them were bots too, and that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out
Mm.
like the hashtags that like either just grab a shit ton of attention, whether it's organic or AI, or which
Hmm.
ones are actually organic. It's weird, but
Oh, that's weird.
and like
No.
even posting at certain times too, like it's weird.
Well, there you go. That's something. Yeah, you should see, your audience, who's going to be reacting to the time. Yeah, I've been posting at different times, like early in the morning, like literally, well, I have to wake up at like 6 in the morning. So I will literally post around that time and get a shit ton of likes. And then sometimes around lunchtime, I'll get a shit ton of likes. And then evening, like it'll be quiet if I post around that time. So
Yeah, it's weird. What about you, Jenna?
what about you, Jenna?
Well, what you just said made me think of this is like it's related but not. It's just a kind of an unwanted attention is
Oh,
I just hate reels and I hate the cheesy,
yeah.
the TikTok dancey shit. I just
Yeah.
can't do it. I cannot.
I
But
try to avoid making that type of content.
yeah, like it's just not in me to do. But I did a reel with my face in it with just like whatever sound was trending and just kind of like showed the earrings. And it's like one of those things where, you know, you think it's just going to be a certain audience, like either artists or girls who like earrings or people who like earrings or whatever. But since I've done that reel, I don't remember how long ago it was, I've gotten like at least 7 or 8 followers that are like Middle Eastern men. And then they all message me
What?
and are like, hi, you know, flirting with me and stuff. And I'm like, did you not look at my account at all? Like, I'm not like a hot girl on Instagram. Like, that's not what this is. You know what I mean? I'm not like trying to be hot on Instagram. I'm trying to like sell Pop-Tart earrings and I draw Bobby Lee. Like, that's not, I don't know what you think this is, but that's not what this is.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it just feels weird. I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like cool because I'm like, oh, new likes and new views. Then I'm like, oh, that's not somebody who's gonna like buy from me or like be a, you know.
Yeah, it's usually the people that like you, like I guess like the attention is nice, like it's flattering, but then it's usually not from the people you kind of would hope it'd be, like, you know, a potential client. Customer.
Yeah. I just kind of feel like it's like there's so many girls on Instagram showing their bodies and stuff. Why did you come here?
Yeah, there are like legit prostitutes on Instagram.
Yeah, like there's so many. Like, no, but, sir.
Yeah, I actually
washed my hair one day and made a reel, and now I'm getting DMs. Why I don't wash my hair, you know?
Maybe people have like ear fetishes.
They just want that girl next door. I mean, you got a cute little face.
Let me see your ears.
Yeah, you got gray hair and gray ears.
You have to pay
Jenna, let me see.
Yeah.
You don't get to see these ears for free.
Oh, dang. Fans only.
Just kidding. I think they're normal.
Watch that be a thing. Watch that be. Maybe you should go on fans only.
Mr. Davis.
Here's my ear.
Mr.
You weirdos.
Davis, if you're tuning in.
Only ears.
Ears only.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But,
no, I actually had like a spam. I'm such an idiot because I engaged in the conversation, but I thought I had like a potential client for a commission. And like, that's a scary thing about these bots, man. I mean, I don't know if they're a bot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something in the language was it wasn't consistent, because in the beginning that in his dialogue, like he kind of like, I mean, I'm just like making it up in my head, but in my head he sounded kind of foreign, like maybe he's like European or something. Like his English was a little broken. And then at some point I asked a question about something, and then his response kind of, maybe just because of my upbringing, but when you say like nah, like NAH, like I read it, I hear it in my head as like nah, like kind of like ghetto, like nah, you know.
Okay,
so
sure.
like his like from that, and then like everything else kind of just like it like sounded different, but then I mean it ended up being spam. Like this guy was like trying to get money out of me.
Wait, he said nah, and you.
Well,
you would say like not a bot. If they were like nah, bro, I'd be like, oh.
Well, like because I was asking him if he like used other other apps for electronic payments, and he was like nah, and I only have this, and I'm just like. I don't know. I just started getting like a weird feeling, on, other factors.
Uncanny valley.
But I was so pissed because like obviously the offering was nice. I was like, all right, like maybe I'll like, agree to do this commission. But it was like, it was just weird. Like but I was like, fuck, man, it was a spam. Like I was like getting like hyped up because I'm like, oh, I finally have a commission to work on, like a new commission I'm gonna work on, and then it turned out to be like something.
What was it? Because I've never had someone ask me. I've had people do that weird thing where they're like, "Oh my gosh, I run this other company.
Oh yeah,
and people to promote," and I'm like, what? But I've never had someone try to commission something. Like,
brand
I don't have
brand ambassadors.
yeah, I've had a lot of that where they're like, you look perfect. And I'm like, what are you talking
there were other red flags though. Like his DM was like, it was like a hidden request. And that you know, that's never a good sign. But like he came off like, you know, he came off as like an organic person. So I was like, but then I'm like, well, why is your shit hidden? That's like a red flag automatically. But then, yeah, I was probably just desperate at the time. Like, I need to make money. So I'm like, oh, if this is like, it's about a commission. Like, let me.
You don't want to be a dick and like not respond. And then it was just like,
exactly. Cause like, I don't know 100% that this dude was a fake, but after some of the exchanges, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's fake.
Bastards.
Like,
fuck bastards. That's okay. It's almost, I feel like I've gotten those, I don't know what to call them, but like when people need to comment on my work, oh, do you have to draw them with skulls?
Oh,
why? Are you gonna pay me not to draw skulls?
Yeah,
that's fine. Like, you know,
I don't have to if you're willing to pay me.
Yeah, I was like, don't waste my time.
If you got haters, you're doing something right. Hey, you're on the right.
Only get promoted on Small Business World, and I'm like, fuck you.
I know.
I hate that shit. I get spam emails too, to like for podcasts and for, you know, my social media. I'm like, nah.
Hey, we saw your Instagram and we thought, and I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. Fucking hate that shit.
Hate that shit. Hate that.
Because I like when I see them, I'm like at my most vulnerable, I feel like. So I'm like, oh
yeah. Bastards. Stop toying with my feelings.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the shit that we like, you know, everything's computers now. So now we have to like worry about fucking bots tricking us. Man.
Well, that's why I don't know. That's why semi kind of, I mean, I'm not offline. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Well, I guess it depends on your intention, right? Like, I'm as active as I am because, I mean, I do enjoy it, but it is exhausting. But I like editing things. I like I like doing videos and stuff. So it's still part of something I enjoy doing. But I mean, this is actually something I had in my notes about, like, it's conforming to the algorithms. So I mean, if you really think, if it's going to help build your brand, it's like, how much do you have to succumb to all the trending things that are, that make a small business a successful business? And it's like, how far am I gonna conform and go along with it? Like, because I'm kind of with you, Jenna, about like the reels. Like, it just like bums me out that like that's what people's attention span is. It's just getting shorter and shorter. Because I used to love editing video. Like, now I have a YouTube. Now I brought back my YouTube because I'm like, all right, like long, like 3-minute videos aren't a thing on Instagram anymore. So I'm like, I just reopened my YouTube channel, and now I'm like doing these like 1-minute reels, and it's just, yes, I can only go as far as that when it comes to following the rules, quote unquote. I hate that shit.
Yeah, man.
That's my rebellious nature kicks in. Like, nah, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck it. It's gonna be 2 hours.
But I need to.
It's gonna be 2 hours long. Fuck these people. You better pay attention, motherfucker.
It is weird though how it kind of feels like there's like the one end where people's from TikTok and stuff, their attention span is like 15 seconds. But then I also watch like the H3 podcast every time it's on, and it's like almost 4 hours long sometimes.
Well, you're one of the outliers.
Hardcore.
Yeah, but it's like opposite ends of the spectrum. It's like people have I have 15 seconds, or I have 3 hours. There's no in between. Like, that's not true. But you know what I mean? It's just weird how, because like with podcasts, I guess you can kind of more mindlessly like have a podcast on though and be doing stuff or driving or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead, like, you don't really always have to pay attention for the whole time is the difference. But
right.
I don't know.
Well, I say explore offline avenues. Like I say, get your little flyers, post them up, put them in the little bodega down the street.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
Yeah,
Actually, that's another
you're a lot more. Yeah, you're a lot more
I
old
don't know.
fashioned when it comes to like the
Well,
marketing,
well,
which is
the
like
thing.
still useful though. Like I like being able to like interact too while doing that. So
I mean, well, that's what I don't know, because brick and mortar, I feel like has come back now because a lot of people they want the experience now. Malls are no more. A lot of malls are dead. I mean, I can't I can't mentally handle a mall. A strip mall? Yeah, totally. I can bang those out. But even those are becoming crowded. So it's just like
yeah,
if it's like a niche store on a niche street, down some dark alley, a little
with some
speakeasy.
niche people.
Yeah, yeah. Secret password is Bojangles or something like that. Yeah, that's a fucking experience. So it's just like, it's like I don't know. You gotta explore those
Wait,
yeah the
there's a Bojangles in Jersey?
uh,
I love Bojangles.
Isn't I thought that was
wait.
like a southern
I
thing.
don't know what that is. No, I don't know. I'm sure there is.
Bojangles chicken?
It's fast food well, I've had it in North Carolina. I don't
Oh,
know.
is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
It's
But
great.
there's a
No, I just made it.
Bojangles around here too.
Is there?
Yeah, I thought it was like a southern thing, to be honest.
No, there's no Bojangles over here. Psh, you kidding me? No way.
Okay.
I
Popeyes.
also
Browns.
I have this idea of making stickers that just have a QR code and
There
don't
you
say
go.
what they are, and then just having it so people just scan it and then end up on my Instagram or my website. I keep thinking about doing it. I haven't actually done it.
That's
But
an
I'm
experience.
to stick them on a light pole or like stick them on the side of a building.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a rabbit hole. Some people don't mind going down that rabbit hole.
It's actually with when I do the scavenger hunts,
Oh.
I leave the
Oh yeah. How's
QR
that
code
working
on
out?
the back.
Yeah, that's working out pretty good, isn't it? No, I don't know.
I mean,
I
I don't know.
I see
I,
one.
I do go back and check to see if it's been taken, and like people take them. It's just, not all of them will follow me, which is fine, but as long as someone takes them, that's all I care about.
yeah.
But I mean, it is nice to see that, like, if they follow or even if they share it, like I kind of make a little note now to be like, post and tag, and like you just turn around, you see my QR code and everything. So yeah, like I did one today at
Oh,
this
nice.
art reception. So
Nice.
someone took it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But
All right.
actually,
Uh,
I have a question about your jewelry. Because you said like I don't wear jewelry or anything. And I mean it's not
I
jewelry, but
am today.
I got my fish hook with me. All right.
Oh, like Moana? Sorry.
I got it in New Zealand. So
It
it
is.
makes it even
Oh, so that is a real symbol,
yeah.
Rich.
right? Okay.
How much does it, obviously ballpark it, like roughly how much does it cost to like commission like a necklace? Or
For
does
you,
it matter what it is?
yeah. I mean, it
Oh,
matters
really?
what it is, and it matters
Well, let's say if someone wanted a
a
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. I already know you want a cheeseburger.
All right, but I have more ideas.
Oh,
So that's why I'm like, what's like a S, like what's a if you like a range. Give me a ratio.
$25 probably.
No fucking way.
I don't know. That's like one thing is I'm very terrible at telling.
Uh,
I'm really, really bad at charging people for things,
all
which
right, we're
is kind of
gonna
essential to live. I've found, but especially if we're friends, I'm like, I'll just do everything for free, and then end up doing a ton of shit for free, and I'm like, oh
Oh
crap.
no.
So
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
air, we're gonna have a
Thank you.
private discussion. We're gonna have a
Yeah.
private business talk.
Please don't ask me publicly.
Well, no, I'm just
That's
like
rough.
I have
That's rough.
because like
I mean,
I
I really
see
would have
commissions.
told you that privately also. So I don't know, but
Well,
depends
because
on
I'm
what
thinking
we're
of
talking
unique.
about.
I'm thinking of like unique dishes that I would commission you to turn into a necklace. Like I'm thinking like maybe like a Filipino dish or something.
Oh, what's a
So that's
Filipino
why I'm
dish?
like, what's like a like I don't know what your range is because
Like
I
balut?
imagine the labor is it
You want me
adds
to make like a balut egg?
up. You know what? Kudos for knowing about
I
balut.
don't know. No, I don't know. Is it
you
one of
know
those black
about-
eggs? Is it
No, balut is it's a delicacy in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's the egg
Basically
fetus.
it's a raw duck fetus that you eat.
but
Yeah. Fucking it's bugged out. When I went
is it
to
crunchy or what is it? Rubbery? Like
it's a fetus, so it's got like the bones and like
so you
the little I don't know.
little
I
beak.
thought when I saw it the first time, I thought I saw like the feathers and stuff, but I guess it was just like the beak. I don't know. But I remember seeing that shit when I was 10,
Hardcore.
and I was like, oh, that's some. And they're like sucking the fucking egg. It's just like it's fucking gross. But I never eaten it. Although I've eaten other weird.
You've never eaten it.
Nah, I can't.
Oh,
You're
Because
not
like I said,
you're
once
Filipino?
I saw the head, I was like, I can't.
Oh yeah, I
uh,
could.
And I was 10. I was like, no
oh,
way.
okay. I was like, yeah, because now I want to know if it's crunchy or squishy. I
No,
don't know.
like
I
they
might
had
eat
that
it.
shit on Fear Factor, like
Oh, okay.
that shit's like
Oh
not.
shit! I gotta go look it up now. Is it crunchy? Can you
Well,
crunch the
like-
bones? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I mean,
We
just
should direct you to at least 2 podcast episodes where people eat it on Bad Friends or Tiger Belly. That's like what
Tiger belly. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's not.
But I've never had it. I mean, I don't even eat beef, so yeah.
Hmm.
It's, yeah, like I said,
Not
it's,
trying to
it's
eat
literally
something
a duck
that actually
fetus.
looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I mean that would be funny. But no, I'm like thinking like one of my favorite dishes. I would think I would have you do. But we could always talk about that.
Well, as we've discussed, I'm white as fuck, so you're gonna have to, explain it to me.
Well, I'll just
Oh.
send you a picture and be like, this.
I can
Is
do
it
that.
fish? Is it
I
fish?
have eyes, yeah.
No. Actually,
If
I'm
it's
not
not chicken
I'm not
and mashed
big-
potatoes. I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I even thought like a fried chicken drumstick. I was thinking about that. Maybe
Oh,
more steak.
nice.
I love steak. So I'm like, damn. I'm like,
Some fried steak.
I'm just gonna have a collection of all these custom necklaces by Jenna Davis.
Yeah.
A nice little charm bracelet. Ooh, a charm
So
bracelet's nice.
once your boy can make it rain a little bit, I'm gonna support your business and buy some necklaces.
Thank you so much.
Yay. Good old G. All right. Supporting
Conforming
the
to
artist.
algorithms. What do you say? Nay.
I'm like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm one of those people that just throws it out there. If I catch something, I catch something. If I don't, whatever. It's out
You
there.
know what? I don't know. I worry about content volume. Like I'm just like that's what I'm always worried about.
Hmm.
Like
What
I
do you
just
mean? Like
I
too much or not posting enough?
I'm definitely focusing a lot of a lot of effort is like going towards all my postings, the podcast and all that. And like I worry like it's it's definitely taking focus away from the artwork. So
Yeah.
but I'm like if I don't keep up with the volume of content, like I posted once. I said out of algorithm, out of mind, instead of like out of sight, out of mind. I'm like once I'm out of the algorithm, like I'm gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's like that. It's really like that, to be honest. Like if
It's
you
like that.
you see the people that you've actually hit like and interact with, like you will see their stories all the time because you're always on like flipping through them and doing reacting and all that. But once you stop doing that with one account, like they kind of like get funneled out and get, everything else starts coming through. And so I worry about that. And like, I don't know why. I'm kind of like obsessed about having like a presence. So,
I mean, I think it's you go ahead.
Me?
You.
No. Oh, no, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I just
Holly
throw it
doesn't
out
worry
there.
about that.
I don't know. I
but
can't
she
help
looked
it.
very inquisitive, so I was like, no, her thought is going to be better than mine.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just thinking in my brain. It's like, no, I don't know how to help you, bro.
I
Nah. Like I said, I just throw it out there. I throw it out there and I'm like, nah, somebody will definitely trip over it, like, and be like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing. And then for like maybe 2 hot minutes, they're obsessed with me. And then I will never see them again. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That's cool. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But then again, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like you. I do a lot of drawings. I do a lot of fucking drawings.
I know, but I'm saying like if there is, once there is like a pause or anything, it's like what if I just, I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just an ego thing.
I mean, I do strive to at least post once a month so people know my account is not dead. Which reminds me, I think I need a post. And sometimes I'll just post old stuff. That's another thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I repost a lot of stuff.
I gotta download. Yeah, I throw it up all into the Google Drive, and then I gotta download them again.
Well, maybe the question is like, do you think that, like, when you do create reels or content for your product, do you notice a change? Is there like,
yeah, and that's the bummer, is that when I do make reels, I start to get it, not on all of them by any means, but it's like you get like one that just hits for some reason.
Damn it, sorry.
And all of a sudden you're getting like a bunch of, not a bunch, but likes and follows, and I'm like, man, because I don't want to do this all the time, and I know I'm not going to do this all the time. I know myself, I'm not going to.
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it's cool, I guess, but it's also like, feels like for me personally, it's just not me to do that. I don't know, but I also feel like I personally use my Instagram for like my own personality a lot. Like, even if I'm not actively posting stuff that I make, as I will, like, just whatever dumb thought comes into my head, I'll just make a story and be like, hey guys. So I mean, I do that even when I don't feel like posting my actual art, even though that's the point of my but so it's kind of like it does help though, which is like annoying, but it does. I wish it didn't, so that I didn't feel obligated to make them, and then and you're like, damn it. Making reels does work.
Yeah, people like videos. Yeah, we talked about this a long time ago, like content, like people, fuck TV. Sometimes fuck TV. TV sucks. So if an individual is making like content that's entertaining as fuck, it's like, yeah. I was like, have I been on TikTok like for hours? It's like, yeah, there's some really entertaining. There's like so much funny and entertaining stuff. People finding cats in the street. Well,
a lot of stuff gets followed through or comes from like TikTok too. So there's a lot of that.
What's interesting though is I feel like I have tried to post things on TikTok and then on Instagram Reels that are art related, and I never get the traction on TikTok that I get on Instagram. And I don't know what
regarding your art.
Yeah, I don't know what, and it's maybe because I have like 40 TikTok followers, like nobody, I don't know if that makes a difference, but I've posted the same video on both places and been like, assumed TikTok would be the one that, and then get like 50 views or something. And I'm like, okay.
No, TikTok's weird. Weird. Like, people have beef on TikTok. I'm like, what is going on? Like,
I can't imagine what it's like now. Like,
don't get on it, because I feel like people are mean.
One, but it was like early, it was early on when I had TikTok, and then this is when I was just learning about like how the algorithm like kind of was working. Now like I kind of get it now, but then I was like, once my feed was changing, I just like I got fed up with it. I stopped using it. But I heard people would be like, oh, you should get on TikTok to help boost my sales, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I already have a TikTok, and it really like, I think, because I would use TikTok to make funny videos too. And then I started sharing my art, and like the art video, like the art clips, like really didn't, really, it didn't work out as much of like the other stuff. And that other stuff was like just more on the comical side. So I don't know, I guess like, I don't know, it's just weird. I haven't, figured it out. but fuck TikTok.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Not fuck
Someti-
TikTok. If you like TikTok, that's cool. It's just because I know how obsessive I am on like with this stuff. Like I have to limit my platforms. I get too
Yeah.
addicted.
Yeah, it's a little addictive. I don't know. Yeah, TikTok, it's like it's it's either for younger people or like people who want to see like just drama. Because there's a lot of drama on
There's a
TikTok.
lot of
Like
drama.
Oh yeah.
like it's like really weird. It's like, people are saying, we just weird things. Like they're saying, oh well, this person said they lost their house, so they donated a bunch of money, and then it turned out no, they weren't being bullied or lost their house. It's like, oh man, it's like I gotta get off this. Yeah, I gotta get off.
I went
started
down a
seeing the
rabbit
trends.
hole of these
Oh,
two women I
no.
do not know. I
Mm.
don't know them. And it was like they were neighbors and one of them had dated the other one's boyfriend. And I was like for hours, like on the toilet, on the couch, like just watching these women on both of their TikToks be talking about how terrible the other one was, like trying to be like, okay, which side am I on? Wait, who do I trust? And then she's like, she's breaking into my backyard. And then the other one's like, she's fucking crazy. And she like put cameras pointing to my house. And I was so invested. And if you asked me to find either of their TikToks now, I could not do it.
Yeah,
But I was
like
for a
really
day,
weird.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah. Trust me, I've been this close to like slipping down that type of rabbit hole. It's like there was one woman who said she bought a house and then some dude said, oh, this is my ancestral home. I'm like, what?
Ugh.
She just bought a house in a gated community. How is this your ancestral home? Like,
Let's go.
what?
Maybe the land, like that part of the land. I don't know.
Eh, They were in
I don't
Newark
know.
too. This drama was in Newark. I'm like, this is like really
Oh.
weird. I'm gonna step back. I can't, And then oh man, there was another one about some dude saying he had some pictures of war crimes. He was trying to get in contact with a museum, and somebody was like saying, this is bullshit because you can totally contact a museum if you have like pictures of war crimes. And it's
Also,
like,
should you contact like the FBI?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
is that evidence?
yeah, isn't there like a thing if you see like Nazi memorabilia, you're supposed to report it or hand it over? So that's what's like, this is like really like TikTok is just like weirdness, like a whole hot, like a dumpster fire. That's what it is. It's a dumpster fire.
Because
So
of TikTok, I fell into the ghost, rabbit hole, and then I just like, then I found I would look up that person that was the original poster of the ghost compilations, and then I would just find them on YouTube, and that's where I'm at now. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, like, I don't know if there's been any gain since I've left that app, but nah, I don't care.
Gain since you left it?
Like just if I've gained any
Personally?
more engage, like I don't know if people have seen some of my artwork.
Oh.
Actually,
You don't look at it at all.
no, like I don't have it on my
Oh,
phone.
okay.
Like it's been like a couple of years now, I'd say, maybe. Yeah. But
You want me to look you up for you?
wait, do you actually have yours still?
I look at TikTok every day, pretty much.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I don't post, but I look at like
Okay.
there's Gwen Stefani.
I'm trying to think. Am I Art of G? I might be just G Terado, or maybe Art of G Terado, because I try to
Art of
keep
G
everything the
Terado.
same. But you'll see like old videos that I've made too.
It'll be like, my name is
Oh.
G. Hey everybody. We're out
Found
here.
you.
Oh,
What?
I found you.
Oh,
I mean, some of them have like 200, 700.
oh, that's pretty good.
Which one has the 700? I'm curious now.
Hold on, you gotta tilt it forward, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. What does the caption say?
Yeah, what
Okay.
does it say?
Freaking proper. Gina Carano
Oh, I'm sketching Gina Carano.
has 789.
Ooh.
Interesting.
See, you just throw up those videos.
Although
You
I will
catch 'em.
say, right, because I would make these like videos with like Shake Shack and Popeyes, and it's kind of, I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, I was kind of happy when they would comment on it, or like
Yeah.
it, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, sponsor me, man.
Yeah, give that guy money. Sponsor him.
Get that Popeyes money.
That Popeyes money.
Or just
Nice.
sandwiches.
Sandwich.
What? Nah, you don't go to Popeyes for sandwiches.
I don't know.
You
They
go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, are you homophobic?
Yeah, don't go there,
What?
bro. You
Oh,
you can't go there.
Gay people? That's cool.
I don't like
Gee, do we have to teach you
sandwiches?
stuff, man? We gotta teach you stuff, bro.
Wait, I don't let me not like. Wait, hold on a second.
Hold on, let's rewind it.
Go with that. Go with that. Go with what
Sandwiches?
I was about to say.
So
Me
wait,
not liking gay people has nothing to do with
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is evil.
wait, no, but I'm saying I don't like Chick-fil-A. I'm a Popeyes guy. Fucking.
Well, then
well,
what
that-
was that? The point of that?
No, I'm saying you go to Chick-fil-A for sandwiches. You don't go to Popeyes for sandwiches. Fuck
I have
that.
to
You
go to Popeyes
you
for
go to
sandwiches.
Popeyes for the chicken.
I go to Popeyes for the sandwiches. I have to.
The chicken sandwiches.
They do have that nice chicken sandwiches, and they put the little pickles on it. Delicious.
I mean, it is delicious, but you go for the fried chicken.
That is true. Yes. Well, you can't go to the Chick-fil-A because they are terrible people. And I could never. I don't understand why their lines are so long. It's just like it's fried chicken.
Because it's good as shit.
It cannot be that good as shit. No way.
Have you never had it?
I might have had it a long time ago, and I thought it was bullshit. So
Oh,
I
eat it all
did.
the
I did.
time. I love gay people more than straight people, but I still love
Jesus.
Chick-fil-A.
Holy Chick-fil-A. They're the devils.
I can't lie.
Come on,
I
go to
love
Burger
gay
King.
people too.
Oh
Look, I will
yeah.
suck a dick or eat a.
I will
dick
suck.
vagina.
I will eat someone out and have a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich in my other hand.
I will literally have them shit a Chick-fil-A. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Actually, real
So
quick,
crazy.
if anyone's watching,
Hmm.
this fried chicken
Little chicken. Oh, that looks great.
is for sale.
Nice. Maybe you should do food. You might have to experiment, like draw
You
a
have
bunch of
Bobby,
things.
Kalila, and then who, and then chicken.
Oh, it's Giannis Pappas.
Oh,
Can't see it because of the glare, but
Uh,
yeah, actually,
Okay.
the
History
Slut
of
King,
hyenas.
Slut King, Slut Queen. If anyone wants to buy those are for sale too. I was gonna try to like send it to Bobby Lee, but I can't. I don't have.
why? Oh, you don't have
I
his address?
I don't know.
through
I
the
don't know.
PO
what's-
box, I think.
Oh.
I don't know for sure, but I mean, they always get fan shit, so I'd assume so.
Or just email them.
Yeah, I tried that.
Oh,
I would reach out to Gilbert.
Yeah.
Jenna, you know what I'm talking about?
Fuck
Gilbert.
Gilbert, he never responds.
oh,
Okay, that's his MO. Okay.
okay.
But
Oh.
Steve
Which is
follows
fuck-
me, so
I'd be like, hey man, flips got to stick together, bro. Filipinos. What the
Oh,
fuck?
okay. The
Yeah.
flips. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the flips, man.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But we're not gonna discuss the Slut King and Slut Queen
Wait,
because
what?
yeah, I'll fucking yell at you. So
yeah, I'll trigger Jenna with that shit.
Oh,
Let's just leave it at that.
okay. Yeah, because I don't know.
Which
I'm
I
out
don't
of the
know
loop.
why. I'm just
out
gonna
of-
say we both love Bobby, but that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
okay. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
can still love Bobby and also not be demonizing Kalila for being a strong, independent woman. Is the issue.
We got a lot of aggressive arm gestures.
Anyway,
All right. Sure.
Yeah. Actually, okay. I have a good question for you guys.
I bet you don't.
We'll see. What's the latest discovery you've made about yourself?
Mm.
Whether it's creative or just daily life.
I don't know. Why? Now you got to answer.
Yeah,
I think you should answer. I think you should answer such a questions. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
well,
that sounds fair.
so I mean, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you how long I've been doing this, but it's something I've really now I've noticed, like it's something I really do with when interacting with people is that, and I think it's because I do portraits. I look for whether their face is symmetrical or asymmetrical. And if it's something is like off, I try to figure out if it's their eyes alignment or the eyebrows, or I find the uneven halves.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
go on.
So that's what I do when if I
Ah.
like, even if I'm not like, if I'm talking to someone, or like if I'm just engaging or listening to a conversation, like whoever like I'm staring at, I kind of like and I think it's because of how I work my portraits. I look at the eyes and I see if they're even, and then I just kind of like, I'm like trying to pick out flaws, but I look at like the details of the face. I'm like, huh. And also because I look at like facial details, I often like I'll always, I mean, if I really like, if something like kind of triggers like a thing, but I'll be like, oh, that person looks like this person. Like I'll always find someone that looks like them a little bit. And it can just be like because the eyes look similar, and then it just kind of sets the rest of their facial features, and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like, Brad Pitt or whatever.
What was the question again?
Which one of us
So
do you think
what's
looks like Brad Pitt?
Well, I thought of Brad Pitt because the world is now learning that he is a sculptor.
What?
I didn't learn that.
What?
Oh, well, yeah, he just like
What?
he was
Brad
part
Pitt? of
an. Yeah,
Really?
you can look it up, or maybe
Oh, good for him.
in post. I will put pictures up. But yeah, he just like, I think he was part of, or even just like had his own exhibit with his sculptures.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Interesting. Yeah.
He's from kind of the Kansas City area. I feel like he's supposed
Is
to be
he?
like a really cool, normal dude
Yeah,
who just looks like that.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, like I'll hear, because like the comedian
it
Tom
up.
Segura is like friends with him, so like on
Yeah.
the podcast, like every now and then they'll mention something, but
Yeah.
he kind of, I mean, from his end, he kind of makes him sound like, yeah, he's like just a chill dude, down to earth.
Nick Cav. They
But,
do a surprise art debut in Finland. Oh my heavens.
So all right? So I gave you my answer.
Sorry.
What's the latest
Oh God.
you've made about yourselves?
I don't know. Wait, what? Wait. So explain it. No, because it's like, no, I don't know why I'm like not understanding the question. One more time. Say it again.
What's the latest discovery you've made about yourself? Like, I don't know.
About myself.
I think it's because I'll say this, because this question came to me because I'm always self-reflecting. So I'm always like picking out things that I do that I guess I think is quirky or whatever. Or maybe not quirky, but I'm like, oh, like, why do I do that? And I kind of just try to connect everything.
Oh, like I definitely am on the autism spectrum, and I've recently discovered that about myself. Does that count?
No,
I don't know. Like, and like I said, I mean, it doesn't have to be
joking.
creative. Like,
no.
mine kind of connects to like the way I draw, the way I work. Like, that's why I look at, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like don't you like learn something interesting about yourselves, like through your lifetime so far?
I mean, the only thing I've learned is that I could literally do anything, and people either like it or hate it. And yeah, I should pretty much do whatever I want.
Everyone.
Yeah, no. This is like, I should literally do whatever I want. Like,
that's something
aside from like
me to like.
Yeah, realize. Like, yeah, it's like art wise, because some people like, oh no, I gotta do this aesthetic. It's like, no. Because like, I mean, you see my work. It's like sometimes they're not that cute. Some of these girls I draw, like I kind of purposely make them like a little, how can I say this? That they're cute, but not really cute. Like I could totally go cutie ootie, like really cutesy wootsy, but I don't, because it's like, nah, I think regular. Yeah, it's not real. It's not everybody is super cute, and that's it's like, no, let me follow my heart, let me just do whatever I want. And it's like, I think somebody's gonna like it, and it's okay if not everybody likes it, because I'll like it, because there'll always be some weird, literally one person, there'll be always one person who's like, oh, this is nice, da. I was like, oh, okay, cool, move it along, I don't care.
Do you ever make something you don't like? It's a question for either of you, because I struggle with this a lot, of like making something and then I'm like, do I even like this, or did I just make it or like what's I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. With painting,
Still be
it's usually
good,
it's
but-
usually with paintings. It's usually with paintings. But a lot of times I'll let it live and just, I'll throw it out there. If somebody likes it, cool. It's
Yeah.
yours. Peace out.
Yeah, if I'm feeling, I guess, like dissatisfied with something I'm working on, I mean, if it's on an important piece, I mean, I just kind of work it through or I just restart. But if I don't know, if I'm doodling and I'm feeling indifferent about it, I don't know. I think it depends on like what I'm doing and the intent on it. But if it's for something that's important, I mean, I've answered this on a solo podcast. There was a commission that I did. I sent it out, but I wasn't feeling confident about it. And yeah, so if I could redo that one maybe, and it wasn't so much, it wasn't the whole thing. It was the color palette I chose. I could have used a better color palette. So like, yeah, there's that. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, there's been a couple. I'll say a couple, one or two.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta let it live, so then you could be like, I don't like that. So how can I make this look, aesthetically pleasing to me? That's why sometimes I'll let some things live, and then it's like, oh, you've been around way too long. You're gonna have to, and I just recycle it.
Yeah.
Gesso it, tear it up, give it to my mom.
Yeah, my last painting, I look at it and part of me thinks I could add another layer to it, but
Mm.
then again, I'm like, I think it's actually okay. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
leave
think
it.
it just depends on what it is that you're looking at. Like, do you look at like some of your earrings or your necklaces and you're like not?
I'm just such a like self-conscious person about everything that I think
Mm.
that was a big thing for me in college that my professors would point out to me in art was like, I kind of don't know when to quit. And I feel like most of the time I like am not, there are times where I'm like this, I like this, but I always feel like there's something I could do differently to make something better. But then I think it's kind of like when you look at a word for so long that you like are like not even sure that it's spelled the right way. It's kind of like that where you're like, I've been looking at this for so long that I think I need to like put it away and come back to
Yeah.
it later. And then sometimes, later you're like, okay, no, this is good. I do like whatever I did, but I have a big problem with, I think it's because I am me and I like don't take myself seriously. So then when I make things, I'm like, oh, mine's never as good as anyone else's. And that might not be the truth, but that's just how it's
Right.
in my head. That's how it is. I'm like, well, I made this and I was there when I made it. So it sucks.
Right.
That's not a great mindset to have, but
Well, you're always looking to be better than your last, just to always be better. You're always,
Yeah.
So I think you just have a very high expectation of yourself.
I think that's the thing is like, I feel like I know what I'm capable of, but I so often put in the effort to
Oh,
reach
yeah.
what I'm capable of. And I
Mhm.
know that, but I also kind of don't care.
I feel you.
I care a lot, but my anxiety stops me from doing things.
Mm.
Is it fair to say, or would you say I'm correct in that you have a rebellious trait in your
I think I'm my boyfriend and I have decided I am oppositionally defiant. Yes.
okay.
Mm.
I
Like I
think that's
definitely
why.
want to go against what someone tells me to do.
So that's
Oh, okay.
why maybe in a way that's why you and I kind of get along and I think that's why you feel the way you do about when your reels, your real
Yeah.
posts are successful, because like that side of you, that rebellious side is like, nah, like I don't want to it's like you don't want to fucking conform to that shit.
Yeah,
And
I'm not gonna like do the like.
yeah, right. So that's
Yeah.
that's my reaction too. And that, kind of going back to what I was talking about, conforming to the algorithm. I'm like I don't want to fucking do that, especially when people are like, you should do this. I'm like, nah, I don't. I shouldn't. I'm good.
Yeah, I would have until you said that, and now I just
Yeah. I usually passive aggressively will say, oh, like maybe one day. Like I'll say, yeah, one day.
All right.
You know, but
Like I'm a lazy slacker. It's like, I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, too much work. Why? I just learned how to do this thing. It's like I rather put my energy into learning my craft and
yeah.
that's why.
Well, look, right.
Mm,
Well, that's the problem. Is just like, I mean, it seems like it really does help businesses when you fucking play all those games, when you make these type of content. Because I mean, I like everything I follow, you know, when I go to the original poster, you know, or whatever, I mean, they're hitting like, you know, 15K followers, whatever. Like their business is booming. So, and you look at their content and it's all that trendy shit. It's like, fuck. It's like,
yeah.
no,
I
because
mean
like that's the thing with reels. You got if you use the trendy, like that's the thing. I'm very picky about music. Like I'm
Yeah.
stuck in the late, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s when
Mhm.
R&B was still around. Like alternative rock was like an actual thing. Like anyway, I really don't like the you know the mainstream, you know, like I don't know.
Oh, you're so cool.
Look, I'm not saying I'm cool, but it's just like it's not.
Oh,
Like,
you don't like mainstream? Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. All right. To be fair, right? Can you imagine seeing one of my Tech Utopia pieces, like a video of it with like fucking Cardi B or some whatever, some
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
You want to challenge me? Because
Yes.
I'll make it work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna edit. You're gonna edit.
Make it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, no, I can't. Dude, I don't know if you guys have heard of Young Gravy. He's like big right now. I just was looking at he was on a podcast, and so I went and listened to his music.
Is he like the country hip hop guy?
He's like a rapper, but he's like a tall, skinny white boy with like blonde hair. And he's whatever. I mean, his music's just terrible.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the thing. That
like it's not good. But I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's kind of endearing if he knows it's not good and is just doing it for fun. I can kind of get behind that. But if he really thinks these raps are good, I cannot get behind that. So I would like to know how he feels about his music.
well, wait, does he have a large following?
Yeah, like he's.
See, that's the scary part. That's the scary part is that even like the shit, like even the intent, like if it was just kind of like a joke, like that shit's gonna blow up, even though.
But I'm okay with it more if it's a joke. If they're bad on purpose, I'm kind of like, okay, like I'll be in on the joke. That's fine. It's like,
I don't know, like
but if it's not bad on purpose, I can't.
I don't know, like if like just like aesthetically, like if bad music is you know, like if it's really bad, like hard to listen to, and it's, you know, and they got this great following. I don't know. That really kind of
I don't know.
It boggles my mind.
Well, good for him. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean,
yeah, what are you gonna do?
They got money, but
like a nice boy. I don't know.
But then it just, I don't know. It's like people like, I don't know. It makes me question about people's taste. Like, whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into it.
You can't control what people like.
No,
it's like
I can't. That's true.
Yeah.
I tried to though.
What?
You try to control. Try and control people.
I control everything in my head. I'm like, okay.
Well, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being egotistical. Because then it's like, you know, it kind of goes back. It's like, oh, like you would like this, but it's like, I got this here for you too. Like, I don't know. You know, I always thought there's room for everyone, but sometimes no.
Yeah, well, you were wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
There isn't room for everyone, just Young Gravy. Just Young Gravy and Cardi B.
So
like
weird.
if he had like flow, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I get pretty.
I'm gonna send you guys a video after this just so you know what I've been talking about.
God, it's gonna be. Is it gonna be like? Is it cringy?
that's for you to
Oh,
decide. I don't
man,
know.
this
I
is
don't
gonna
Yeah,
know.
go for it.
Because people do genuinely like him. So I don't know. Maybe you'll be like, this isn't that bad. Or
But
you'll be like,
he's a
I
rapper,
hate
you
you.
said? He like that's his
Like
type.
yes, a rapper.
Oh man.
A rapper in the same way that like, remember the band 303?
Oh,
Wow, that's reaching far back. Woo!
I went to so many
yeah.
303 concerts.
303. Now I gotta remember what
But
song
see,
they
like,
did.
I
Did they
don't
have like a one-hit
wait,
wonder or something?
303. I
Oh.
don't think I actually
Tell
listened.
your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him.
See, all right.
Oof. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Yeah, that's been a while. Wow.
Yeah, I was
See,
in high school and they were big, so
I look at rap
Oh.
differently. So it might be like the way upbringing and like maybe the type of rap that people are.
yeah, it's not good rap. I'm not saying it's
No.
I know.
good.
I just like because I always separated rap and hip hop, and I always took rap as like
Oh.
street rap, like hardcore bars, all that stuff. But and I always took like hip hop is a little more fluffier, it's a little lighter,
Club music.
more clubby.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, if this dude is a rapper, like, should I expect bars? Should I expect double entendres,
I would just
wordplay,
go
rhyme
expect
scheme?
a lot of puns, but not in the way that like Lil Wayne is like good at puns. This is not that.
Puns?
I just that's all I can say is a white boy
Nice.
with puns.
Okay. All right. Oh, look, hey, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
open-minded. Okay. So
Let us know in the comments below what you think about Young Gravy.
yeah. Jeez.
Young Gravy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
go,
you know,
go for him.
I'm
Yes.
not gonna lie. I would be actually upset if people did comment on that particular subject out of all the things that we've talked about.
Oh, it is what it is.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh my.
Damn.
Sorry,
I
oh
love
my
it.
Someone's
God. Why was
popular.
that so loud?
Someone's is popular over here.
Oh,
It was one text in 2 hours.
oh, sad.
It's popular over
Fri-
here. All right.
Yeah.
I want to experiment something here.
Oh boy.
I guess you could call it a segment. I
Okay.
mentioned it in the group chat. It was something I wanted to bring up with the fellas. Called bitchin' brainstorms. Okay.
Sure.
Now, if I'm wrong to assume, sorry, but I imagine we all got something in the works. So I thought it'd be fun to have a segment where we kind of just share a little insight on something that you have been working on or just started working on, something you haven't necessarily shared a lot about on social media. So
You mean stuff that we're
so
working
like a
on?
work in progress painting
Oh.
or just ideas. It could just be
I haven't-
purely ideas. Like if you want to just
Oh.
spitball, bounce ideas off of each other, kind of, I don't know. I can't think of what the term is, but yeah, I kind of want to use a segment as a opportunity for us just to bounce ideas off of each other. Something that we're each working on that maybe, your input could benefit. So like
Like what? You want input on
I don't
you?
know, I mean, if you want me to start, I'll start because I
Okay.
have 2 pieces behind me.
Sure.
I've had them sketched out for a while. I'm kind of just like, I don't know which one I want to go back onto. And I'm thinking like which one speaks to me more in terms of its message, or if I should just like approach it as like which one seems the most fun or which one's deeper, you know what I mean? So I guess like I was just kind of like get your opinions on like, I guess I'm just doing what I would do on my Instagram stories, but do it here on the podcast with you
Right.
too.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll
Okay.
start. I should have had you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, thank God you're wearing pants. There you go.
No, imagine
That's what I thought it was. It's like, no, those are pants. Those are definitely pants.
Your pants and your shirt do not match.
No, well, honestly. So this
Just so
so
you
I wore this shirt at an art reception this evening, but not the shorts.
Oh,
But
okay. What
No,
is it?
these shorts are like my fucking like comfy shorts. Like,
Oh,
my,
that's
yeah.
oh, okay.
But all right,
So what
so
you got going on?
which one? This one, I think I started first. These are untitled, but I got this here, this ape,
Nice.
and I guess the message is kind of I'm
Hmm.
still working on it, but the messaging is more like, you know, kind of like it's fuck, what's the word? Instead of
Mm.
monkey see, monkey do, like this
Mm-hmm.
month, it's kind of like shitting on like the the stupid challenges and just like stupid shit that people are doing these days,
Right.
and it's kind of like, yeah, like challenges. Everyone's doing these like challenges that are dangerous and harmful, and it goes viral, so more people are doing them, and it's like, like we've evolved so far from this primordial state, but here we are. So I thought, I don't know, I just thought this was more of a comical piece I wanted to start.
Right.
But this has nothing to really do with tech utopia. This is like a non-tech utopian piece. So there's that. And like, I don't know what else I want to include in the background. Like I got the dude, it's supposed to be the crate challenge. You guys know about that?
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
not
God,
at all. Not at all.
so stupid.
What is it? Explain. No, no, now I want to know.
Year old.
What's that?
The crate challenge was like a year ago.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, this is when I started it. I
Oh,
started this
okay.
last year. And I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking because there is like more space. So it's do I do a clean slate and do something different in the background, or add other stuff in the background relating to like the other challenges or just other stupid shit people are doing these days. So that's that's what I got going on. And then the other one is a tech utopian piece, and it's this one here.
Oh, that was nice.
I'd say the working title is Medusa,
Hmm.
but yeah, I don't know.
What's
Adam.
the thought behind this one?
Just that people use filters when they're all like preaching about self-love and stuff, but people wear masks.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's the future, and it's just basically.
It feels like are you almost done with this one? It almost looks like you were almost done with that one.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I still gotta work on the detailing, but yeah,
Sure.
it's close to the inking phase.
Well, you got to do what you really, really want to do. Just like I tell myself, I gotta do whatever the hell I want to do. Well, also just do. Sometimes I'm like the person who also throw a fishing line, but I also throw that net because it's like, do I know what people want? Not really, but I just know what I want. Like I said, when I do consignments, and I just found out I think I did like 13 of these little mermaid paintings, and then come to find out all those little motherfuckers left. Like they got all bought out. They're like what is it, like I think 8 inches by 8 inches of these little itty bitty little mermaids I just draw, and I'll draw like a saying like self-love, just know,
Yeah.
and they're tiny, and I just put them in like cellophane, and apparently they all got bought out. I was like, oh, I didn't. I had the hardest time. Yo, I had the hardest time selling those things. $20, 8x8 or something. They're tiny.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Tiny.
Yeah, you said 8x8. Tiny is like 3x3.
That
Hold
was
on,
like
3x3. Wait, I'm trying to think. No, hold on. Yeah. What you had up? Like maybe about this? No. Trying to hold on. Wait. So dumb. Like this, like about my face, like right here, like this.
So like
Like
a 5x5?
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. It was, yeah, like maybe about the size of your face, something like that. So, did I know that? I just wanted to draw little mermaids because we used to.
Sorry.
So whatever. I just drew. One day I just felt like drawing little simple little mermaids, and so I'm like, oh, I better crank out some more little mermaids because whatever the store is in like one of our coastal towns. I forgot now.
What one of the shops?
Yeah.
Is it true that in New Jersey you still have people that pump gas for you
Yes.
everywhere?
Yes.
That's
I don't
so
want to get. I don't want to get out of my car. Fuck that
I know,
shit.
it's
It's
that's
cold.
like the only state that does that, I think.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, probably.
It was a nice
I like
luxury,
it.
I will say. I kind of missed that.
I like it. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I will say it is not. It is actually nice to, because like think about those moments when if you had to wait for someone to attend to your car.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you pump your own gas, you're like, you can just fucking do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait
You
for
have
the
to
attendant.
tip someone every time. Is that the idea?
No.
Oh,
No,
I
you
was
just pay.
thinking tipping.
No. You
I
just.
just
I mean,
discovered
you
that-
can. If you want to tip, like sometimes I will. I might. Like if it's
I've
he gives me $2 in change, I'm like, oh fuck this shit. Here, you want a kid? It'll be like, because it'll be like a young kid. I'm like, here, buy yourself a soda. I think it's enough. I don't know.
Huh.
But yeah, no. No, sometimes I put my gas in the hood and like, do I want to get out of my car? Hell no.
I mean,
Let that
that's
guy get
reasonable
out.
though. That's pretty valid. Like
I was like,
that's definitely valid.
yeah, I try not to get pump gas at night, but I'm a procrastinator and it happens. So yeah, it
It's
just
super
happens.
easy. Don't worry. If you find yourself needing to learn
What?
how to pump gas,
Pump gas. Oh, so I could get trained by you to pump gas? That's
no,
like,
you just YouTube it.
oh, okay, there you go. YouTube pumping gas. I probably would have to if I moved out of Jersey. Probably.
Well, what do you, Jenna? What do you think? What do you think I should do?
Mm. Yeah, Jenna, what? Tell him.
Follow my gut.
Yes. Tell him. Tell him
Follow
to
your
draw bunnies.
nose.
He might listen to you.
My only thing is that I think that you sounded like you had more of an idea what you wanted to do with the gorilla painting.
Mm.
So I just feel like, I don't know, unless you just, I don't know.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
I know, but
I
I
don't
was
know.
I was just hoping for.
Like what? I mean, yeah, that you know how I am. Like,
I
do whatever
know.
you do. It's good that.
Combine them.
Oh, there you go.
Hmm?
Combine them.
Combine them. I don't know.
No,
Smart. There you go.
Oh, okay.
that's
then.
more work.
That's more work.
That's
That's what
more
I'm
work,
saying. Like
homie.
what your gut tells you. You actually should follow your gut. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's just like
It's-
if the gorilla thing is like too much thinking, which I'm not gonna lie, that's like a lot of thinking, and this is like trying to make it like abstract. Is like, oof, that
eh,
you're on your own with that one.
I guess with that one,
and
it's like,
then
I gotta figure out how to fill the space.
that one's a challenge. But the tech utopia, it's like, no, I think you like that, and it's like something you can, shell out. So it depends on how you feel. Because if you feel like being
Yeah.
complicated, go with the gorilla. If you feel like just like push, doing what makes you happy, then you do with the tech utopia. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I noticed you like that. It's like, yeah, I was like, it's fun. Yeah.
It's yeah.
I think people also like your landscapes. Like your
Yeah,
your
I,
fantasy landscapes, those are pretty fun. Yeah.
yeah, they are fun, and I always like I've mentioned it. Like I'm trying to bridge the two together.
Mm.
Like this at least the scenery wise. So, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Thanks, ladies. Thanks.
Oh, damn.
No,
Well,
if
you
I'm
gotta
being
let them
honest, I feel like going with my gut here. I probably will pursue the Medusa piece because just because I feel like I have more of a direction with that one. So
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
but
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like I'm always pushing the tech stuff. So I'm like, should I change it up a little bit or
No, do it until you get sick of it.
Yeah, if you're not sick of it, I feel like that's all that matters.
Yeah. If you want to change it up, yeah.
fair enough.
Just like the zombies, right? Yeah, just like the zombies. It's like that's how you got your niche. That's how you got in. And then you're like, let's let the zombies take a backseat and let's do something else. Nothing wrong with it.
Well, I mean, I have a lot more tech utopia ideas. It's just a matter of like, I just kind of like want to bang out a new piece, and I just don't know which one I want to do first. Just very indecisive that way, and I just wasn't sure. I don't know. I just wanted to just hear your thoughts on it. And if you guys are telling me to follow my gut, I'll follow my gut.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, because yeah. Yeah.
What,
Follow
what
your
are you
heart.
guys?
Where am I?
What are you guys currently working on?
I'm working on dresses.
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 Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have any. Well, whatever. This is the fabric I use. So it's just like there we go.
Yeah.
So it's like t-shirt dress. I'm trying to do. How can I say this? It's like band shirts, but I cut them off to make like crop tops, and then I attach fabric so you can wear it as a dress. Because I mean that's kind of how I wear my t-shirts because I don't like wearing band shirts. I don't know if this makes sense. I do have band shirts. Sometimes I don't like wear them with a shirt and jeans. Sometimes I like wearing dresses actually. So I like wearing things that are big on me, and sometimes I don't have big enough shirts that fit like a dress.
Oh, I
I
see.
don't know if that makes sense. I
Yes.
tried it. Yeah. Okay.
So instead of a band tee, it's a band dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
T-shirt dresses are very in right now also.
They're just mad comfy. Like that's just like, yeah. Because I was about to like make myself go nuts because I was like, oh, I could follow this dress pattern and make a dress from scratch. And then I'm like, no, I'm terrible at following patterns. So it's like, forget it. This is like the easiest way I can bang out clothing. Yeah. So yeah, I wish I wore it, but I attach like, okay, you ever seen Beetlejuice?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you know the red dress that Lydia wears?
Yes.
Yes.
At the
So
wedding.
yeah, so think of that. So I made this one dress, and I don't know if it'll piss off people, but it's a Misfits shirt, and I combined it with like a Lydia dress. So it's like it almost looks like a prom dress with like the Misfits
That's
logo on
kind of
it.
cool.
Yeah. I was like wearing it, and I was like, anybody gonna say anything? You gonna say something? I'm not a purist. Jerry and Danzig or whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Pure misfits. Which misfits do you like? I don't care, man. How about that? I don't care.
That is funny when yeah, if you do something involving like a band or a character of anything,
Yeah.
people will like automatically assume like you're kind of like a diehard fan of that thing. And it's like, nah, like I kind of just did
I'm
it.
a fan, but it's just like at the same time, it's
Right,
like I'm not that
yeah.
diehard. And then also don't quiz me. It's like don't be like one of
That's what
those.
I'm saying. It always leads
Yeah.
to a quiz or trivia, and I'm like, well, come on. Or like, I mean, in my case, like if they see any superhero character, they'll be like, oh, do you have this character? I'm like, nah. like you're literally going through my book, and like that's what I have. Like like that's what I got. That's
Yeah, Goku.
I
Yeah,
just
Goku.
illustrate what I'm into. If people recommend stuff, I'll do it. But sometimes that doesn't sell. So it's like, But what about you, Jenna?
Yeah, Jenna. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, everyone is in the jewelry space doing Halloween stuff, and I love Halloween, but
Sure.
I'm not one of those people that loves like I just personally would probably never wear like ghost earrings. That's just not really my like, I don't know.
Right.
So I've been having a hard time with like, I don't know. I don't like seasonal stuff. That's just not my thing. I don't like like Christmas tree earrings because I wouldn't wear them. So I have a hard time with that when people are selling out on these like really seasonal things. And I'm like, I'm cool with maybe using like the Halloween colors or something, but otherwise it's just, so I have a hard time with that. But
you're a rebellion.
Yeah, and I'm just annoying.
Honestly, I think it's that plays in majorly because like,
and it's just
you
it's
see
like
the wave. You can see like when people start switching gears, like what's the current thing. Like everyone follows a pattern.
It's like people start doing pumpkins and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get why you're doing it. Like, but that's just not my vibe. I don't know. So
yeah,
I made like candy corn earrings the other day that I thought were cute. But once again, it's like, I do think they're cute. I will probably sell them. Would I ever wear candy corn earrings? Probably not. Like
Yeah.
normally, no, but other people are telling me they like them and I already made them. And so I'm just kind of like,
No, don't conform.
yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
like, what's the integrity behind it? There's not a lot of integrity, but
No, because I don't do. I was trying to be seasonal because somebody said, "Oh, could you do coats?" I'm like, I did them, and then like nobody gave a shit about them. I'm like,
yeah.
I'll go.
Oh,
And then I do the cut off, and then I cut off the sleeves, to make a vest, and people are like, "Oh yeah, here's $100, take it." I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop listening to people.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, right. So there you go.
I actually have an idea. Well, this came up in my mind for you, Jenna. And I mean, you don't have to do it. Last time I pitched an idea to you, you're like, oh no, I'm good.
What
But
was
no, it was the dipstick thing.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, dipping fun,
Fun
right?
dip. I'm not
Fun
too
dip.
fun experience.
All right, it's not that, but I thought it'd be kind of neat. I don't know, because people are big into like like the national blank days, or like there's or blank month, like there's like always like a celebration of something. So what
Okay.
if you did like a delicacy, like, or a popular food or snack of like different countries, like I don't know,
Like hummus.
like Chinese New Year's or something, you
I
have
do
like
like dumplings.
something like dumpling. I
Okay,
don't know.
but see, that's actually something that I could ask, I think, both of you about.
What? Oh.
I'm very white.
Oh,
And I always wonder about, because like I'll see people making earrings that are like little sushi rolls or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then I'm like, I don't know if I should be the one making that though. Like, because it's like I'll follow other creators. Like there's this girl that I follow who's, I think she's in Singapore, and she makes the coolest stuff and like traditional stuff. And I'm like, that's really awesome that she's doing that and getting money from that and all that. And I'm like, I feel like that's maybe not my place to do that, but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if anyone would even care, but
that's good.
it crosses my mind.
I mean, no, it's a thought, because it's like, you don't want to be what do you call it? Appropriate somebody's
like my
culture.
like I said,
Oh,
is chicken and
gotcha.
mashed potatoes. So
yeah, no, I
Oh.
mean, that's not fucking appropriate.
I don't know. KFC
Like if
chicken
I
bucket.
like stumbled upon one of your posts and you did a popular thing in my culture is something called Shanghai, and they're like little, they look like little cigars, and it's like fried rolled up meat and like chopped up veggies. They're called Shanghai. And like if I saw you made like, I don't know, a Shanghai fucking necklace or earring, I'm not gonna be like, yo, that's racist. I'm gonna be like,
you wouldn't, but
I don't know, like that'd be kind of foolish to be like, how dare she make these earrings based off of like other, like that's, I don't know. Okay, I guess that's my personal take on it. I wouldn't find it offensive if you like did a Filipino dish or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think that just kind of shows like your open-mindedness, like, and like I don't know, because I don't know what it's like in that world with the jewelry making. So I don't know what's really popular and whatever, but I thought that could be something that would help. That would be like a thing that would help make you stick out. It was like, oh,
yeah.
no, Jenna Davis does like these specialty, like, I don't know, earrings with like, foods from other countries on these holidays, or maybe not on the holidays, like whatever. But I thought maybe you can like, instead of doing like Halloween and Christmas jewelry, you can do, because you do food. So I'm like trying to keep it with food. So I'm like, oh, maybe international food would be cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. And I get, so like, for instance, I thought me doing, I don't know, Pop-Tarts or whatever was so unique. And then all of a sudden you're on Pinterest and realize you are very much not the first person to do Pop-Tarts, and you're like, oh, I just don't happen to follow anyone who does this. But it's definitely been done before,
I would
I always check Etsy. No, I can guarantee you, sure, other people make up Pop-Tarts, but I bet you any money they probably sell out and somebody's like, I need fucking Pop-Tart earrings. Who can I buy from?
Well, so that's
you know how
question
stingy artists are. You know how that's another thing. Here's another thing that really gets me is like when artists become stingy with their work. They're like, oh, this is a limited run. I'm like, oh, I really want that. Can I please get it? Nope, it's a limited run. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Wait, who would say no to a sale though?
Oh, there was another.
Even if it's a limited run, I'd be like, fuck yeah, you want
here's
that
a
shit?
yo here. What's her name? Oh yeah. Oh, Carl. She's another Spain artist who draws anime and whatever. She draws anime. Oh Carl or Oh Carl, whatever. Oh Carl, that's what she calls herself. And she did like the anime Evangelion. So she did like I forgot their names now because I haven't seen the anime in a million years.
I don't remember.
They did the children. She did the 3 children. But point is, she did the 3 children, limited run. I thought they were so fucking cute. Never had them again. And I'm like, damn, man. I was like, I can't believe I fucking missed that. I was like, fuck. It's like, I want those.
But, I mean, the thing is, though, it's like, do you, again, like when you want to make like a new product, it's like, do you want it to be like do you want to make something that like a lot of people have done before, or do you want to do something a little more unique? And that's when it can like, it's like, are you hoping to make a lot of sales on it? Because if that's the case, then you go with the fucking popular shit. But I'm thinking like, see, that's the problem with me. I'm thinking like what would be like the most unique way of approaching food jewelry, or I don't know what you want to call it. But I'm thinking like, you know what, instead of doing Pop-Tarts and stuff, do like more, do like I don't know, other, just like something more unique.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is when you do make that, like, let's just say you did a ramen bowl, obviously you say, oh, ramen bowl, this is the history of the ramen bowl, comes from Japan. It's a quick street carts make it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the history about ramen noodles, but I'm just saying, like, but it's like, well, yeah, you can
always just Google it and like,
yeah, I'm sure you can
have
Google
like a little
it.
fun fact.
Like what? Yeah, like I actually love dumplings. I fucking love dumplings.
Yeah, dumplings.
Oh my god, dumplings are so good. So anyway, but yeah. So during Chinese New Year's, you got to make dumplings because that's supposed to be like they're in the shape of currency apparently, right, in China. So they're in the shape of currency, and the more you eat, the more wealth you get. So I don't know. Yeah, so
they wear them on your ears.
Yeah,
you're always wealthy.
Yeah, well, you got to definitely put them on a plate. You got to put them on a plate, and you got to have them like in a little circle. You got to look at how they're prepared, so then people know, oh, she totally took the time to really do this thing.
What
Presentation.
Does your gut tell you, Jenna?
Yeah. What does your gut tell you? Do you want to do the research on like international foods, or just make a KFC bucket earrings?
Yo, honestly, that'd be cool too, like a KFC or something.
I literally just saved an image like 2 days ago that I saw of somebody that just made a chicken nugget earring, but just mostly because I just thought it was funny. But
what if you did a dinosaur chicken?
Yo, I was about to say that. That's like so hot right now.
It was a keychain, not an earring.
Yeah. There's a dude who does like chicken nugget, chicken nugget dinosaur keychains, and apparently he's sold out. Yeah. I was like, that blew my mind. I was like, oh, I wish I had the passion to sculpt a chicken nugget.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay, never mind that.
Actually,
maybe I would if I was selling out. Maybe I would. I don't know. But
no. You got to go with your gut. You got to go with your gut because it shouldn't be like
nuggets.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like these fucking chicken nugget. These people want these chicken nugget. Goddamn, here's your chicken nugget. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's true.
No. You know what I
mean? If you make them more specialty like items, I mean, yeah, but you have to find that demographic, I guess. The people that will,
No, she got the niche, man. You got the junk food. You do the junk food, girl.
Well, and I just started doing the food thing a few months ago, so I still I'm like, that's not like what I think of myself as doing. But now it's like a lot of my followers have gotten, since it's such a niche thing, they're like, oh, cute little food earrings, So I'm like, oh, I feel like I kind of have to keep doing that, So that's like weird too.
That's part of that's always part
balance of like
it's that's a rough call. That's a rough call.
Because I used to be the zombie guy, a long time. So when people notice you as one thing, they discover you as like this niche artist
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard to steer a different direction and try something new, but follow your
Yeah.
gut.
Yeah, follow your gut.
But
If you
you
don't
are
want to do,
trying new things. I actually
yeah,
I meant to comment on the earrings that you're wearing because
Yeah.
I was looking at those. I was like, those are pretty
the
rad.
the rays on it,
Thank
um,
you.
they
They look.
remind me
It's a
of
leather stamp
Is
that
it?
people
well
use
they
for leather.
the
Hmm.
those like
Radical.
strokes,
Nice.
those lines, they remind me of the Filipino sun. If you like, I
Hmm.
mean, if you were to look at it, you would know what I'm talking about because the rays, the way they're like lined up like that, they just remind me of it.
Hmm.
Fun fact. That's all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, don't do food anymore. If you don't feel like doing food, don't do it.
Well,
Don't
it's
do
like
it.
if I
'Cause then
had a great idea,
Mm.
you know, but it's like otherwise I'm like, oh, what's a different Pop-Tart flavor?
What if you did like a series of like eras, you know? So like if you did like 90s candies or snacks or something.
Yeah,
80s.
I do. I just love anything nostalgic. So
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
if you guys ever get like that, send them my
you
way.
can do like
Oh, okay, there you go.
you do like
Nice.
video game consoles like Nintendo, Super
I
Nintendo,
have seen
like
those. Those are pretty
controllers.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
yeah.
controllers.
I
I
have
got I
seen them.
got this for my birthday. I have never had one.
Ooh, switchies. Nice.
Switch. Oh
Animal Crossing.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Very nice.
Uh
I don't know.
actually I wanted to ask Jen, like, are all like the
Hmm.
jewelry makers, are they all female? Like there's no guys that like make bling?
No, there's some guys. It's mostly female. But there are, and actually I just got these in the mail, the cutters that people print on like 3D printers.
Okay.
Oh,
There's quite a few businesses or whatever that I follow that'll be like a husband and wife or something.
hmm.
Husband, I mean, I kind of hate saying this, but that side of it, and then the wife does the like design, social media part of
Okay.
it. There's like a few different accounts I follow where they both do that. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's mostly women or like gay men, I think, that I follow that do that. At least that I follow that, you
I
know.
was gonna
Yeah.
say I was gonna make that assumption, but I'm like, I'll just wait till it just comes up. I was like,
Yeah.
because if it's guys, it's probably gay guys.
No, and like I've had some guys buy from me, but it's like I know like there's
They're
a
buying
girl,
for their partner.
yeah, who
Well-
buys from me a lot, and she's awesome. And her husband started following me, and I was like, nice. And then you know he bought stuff for their anniversary or whatever. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
I definitely want a cheeseburger necklace.
well, I think if
Very
I did
cool.
more stuff like that, it would be more, you know, because
Well, like, I'll
earrings are
commission it,
mostly
so-
women, but
I mean, I would just commission it. So I
okay,
can
it'll be
and then-
$800.
There you
I
go.
changed my mind through the course of this.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
of,
I usually like to. I like
a
to
lot of
charge a lot
clicks and
because I don't
stuff.
want to do it.
I guess I gotta start an OnlyFans or something.
There you go. OnlyFans.
Oh, Cali, I meant to
Yes.
ask you, how was that market at the QXT? Was
Oh,
it?
that. Oh, yeah.
Were you like, did you go? Were you there, or you just had stuff set up there?
I did
Like,
have
were
stuff.
you-
Yeah, I was a vendor. It was like almost. I tried preparing for it. I didn't do a good job of it. So
I
was
told
trying
you,
to-
like, I did one event with them, and it didn't go well for me.
Oh, yeah. Q's is like really tough crowd.
Well, it wasn't even a crowd; it was the event that I was a part of. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was cool. They were
Well-
trying to involve, like, they, were trying to help me out, like, help artists, but
Right.
it was like because it's like a club, right?
Yes. Correct.
It was a Halloween event, so like everyone's dressed up. They had like the costume contest. And
Oh,
all.
you went during them. Oof.
So
Mm.
like, and I was just like in this like little nook of the area. I didn't it was like
Mhm.
I was just starting out too, so I didn't have a lot of stuff with me.
Right.
But yeah, it just like the type of setting and everything, and it just wasn't
I
like
mean-
a good setup. So
I mean, they're
was
doing their
curious.
best. Y-
I was curious if I don't know if other events have been better, or if I just had a shitty turnout.
No. I mean, how can I say this? Well, I mean, I'm kind of just there just to try and support because I think her name is Ashley, and she's trying to make like a little niche for everybody where like artists can come and do almost what if you sing, you got a stage. If you're an artist, hey, here's a table, set up your artwork here. So it was okay. Like it was fun. You know, the same thing happened. Like a few trickled in who weren't artists, they were patrons. And then it was like half and half. It was like patrons and then other artists who were at the, vending or performing. So it was like half and half. It was okay. I made my lunch money back. Oh, I was so hungry that day.
That was gonna be my next question. Is like, did you make your money back?
Well, see,
Oh, no,
luckily, well, the table was free, so because Ashley was
Okay,
very
that's
nice about
nice.
that. Yeah, so yeah, I just show up and I was like, okay, let me do this. Let me do my best and hardest to vend and be as professional. I forgot change, like the one event that I needed change for. Everybody, like any other event, oh, do you do Venmo, PayPal, Cash App? I was like, yeah, totally, I do it all. This is like the only event where I literally needed to have fucking change.
There's always that one person I'll probably be like, oh, do you have change for a 5? It's like, oh fuck no, or a
Change for
10.
20. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
bro.
I've been curious about how markets are like all around because I've been very vocal about the scene here, and I think I may have blacklisted myself, but yeah. And then
I
in
mean,
Washington, there isn't much of like. The last time I asked you, Jenna, you said there wasn't really like markets going on or
Well,
something.
I'm sure there is in like Seattle, but not here. There's not a ton.
No.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
How far is Seattle from you?
Like 4.5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So long enough. Just long enough to like not really be worth it, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
No,
worth
that's
a day or whatever anyway. But
Rough.
it's not worth it. But man, I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be something going on somewhere in your area.
yeah, I mean, I haven't tried that hard.
Oh, okay.
If we're being honest, like
Yeah, it's hard. Those markets are hard. They're brutal.
Do you have enough to have a table? Like enough product?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I imagine so. So I don't know. What's holding you? You're just not, curious about it?
I feel like since I like work, so at
I know you got your work, your job.
Yeah, but at my nonprofit job, I worked events like that all the time.
Gotcha.
Like set up a table and farmers markets and all that. And I just hate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hate it.
I'm with Jenna, yeah.
It's like, and it's more like once you're there, it's okay, but just the idea of it and the sweating and the like, I just hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might be different once it was actually my art and it was like, not me working for my job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you are doing it for yourself, maybe the vibe would be different.
Yeah, it probably would, but
yeah. And I don't know.
I hate vending actually.
Don't want to.
Yeah, no, vending sucks. Vending does suck because you got to be there for hours and you got to sit there, and then sometimes buttholes come around. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, there are like those low moments that get kind of depressing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean,
I know it's great, and I know it gets people a lot of followers, and you get FaceTime with.
I just like interacting. That's
yeah, and I know that makes a huge difference, and I'm decent at that, but meh.
Well, you're pretty good. You lasted a couple hours.
I've been wanting to get off this for 2 hours.
Oh.
No.
Nice.
Okay. I was about to say, it's like, I don't know. Your eyes get sleepy.
Bitch
I know. I've been yawning.
Shit.
Like a little old lady. I don't know.
It was a bitch fest. I don't know.
Oh man.
Well, all right. You know what? Let's end on this because you said you had something to bitch about. Originally, and we never got into it. So
you already know what it is.
I know, but do you want to? Since I already brought it up, you want to clarify for the audience what it was that you wanted to bitch about originally?
Right here. Put it right here.
You mean a plant?
What? Come on.
It's a gift. It's a gift. That is Mr. G Terado.
Oh, okay.
30 years that he uses all the time. And it just makes me want to punch him in the face.
Oh, damn.
That's how and I always send back one of this girl mocking someone. And so I feel like we both have a gift that we use all the time. But I went to go tell him how annoyed I was at this gift, and then went into we were texting, and then went to our Instagram DMs to see he had sent me that gift. before he even knew I was going to complain about it. And I was like, this has to be my thing that I bitch about. Just has to. It's just you. You are the thing that I'm bitching about.
Oh dang.
It's all right.
Jeez.
So
I'm not totally, so everyone who doesn't know me knows I'm like joking.
So all right. I just wanted to hear what you had to say about it, but I'm gonna.
It's you. You are the thing that I wanted to bitch about.
I'm gonna describe what exactly. Yeah. So. Yeah. So if anyone is tuning in, right there, if you follow me on Facebook, or Instagram, I tend to use this GIF of an older Filipino man that does this really creepy smile.
He's like,
it's funny. I have it here because I saved the video. But what's funny about this particular guy is like there's multiple ones of him doing the smile.
I know, and I just noticed that you're not always using the same one.
That's why it's so funny.
That is funny.
It's like found him from different angles.
I thought it was a real snaggletoothie looking guy. God.
Makes me so angry.
But so on Facebook, when I like, so that's the thing. Like, I'll always use it to like finalize my comment or whatever. Like I'm joking about. But everyone is always saying like, "Yo, that could be you in the future."
Literally, you in 30 years.
And I have a group chat with my siblings, and like I'll throw that in there too. And they're like, "Dude, I thought that was Dad for a second." Like, it's just so funny. I don't know. There's some. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it cracks me up, and I love using it. So get used to it.
We need to find that guy and get him on the podcast. Like, who is he? I need to know who he
is. He do a drawing?
I did go as far as Googling him, but just so I can get more of these GIF videos. But I've considered actually looking into his background, be like, who is this guy? Because
reverse Google image search.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe just look into my family tree. This might be my uncle or something.
Your uncle.
Uncle Robert.
Nah, I call him Tito Boy.
Tito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tito. All right.
So out of all, like out of all the things you could have bitched about, you wanted to actually initially bitch about me.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, it's okay.
What about you, Cali? Did you get everything off your chest?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I mean, not really. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm poor, and I'm like, not even poor. I'm like, I get paid like a pretty decent wage, but fucking trying to find a house, like it just like melted my brain. So I'm trying to find like my own living space, and these asshole realtors were like, well, you don't have enough money, and you need to bid on houses that are even worth the fucking money you're gonna pay for them. And I'm like, this is terrible, and I do not want to be in debt for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and you're in Jersey, homie. Like that.
I was like, God damn it, Jersey, why are you so good?
Yeah. Well, it's.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, it was good you got out because.
It's good, but it's our rent just went up, and it's like fuck. It kind of defeats the purpose of the move a little bit. But well, yeah, I mean, getting a house is a whole other thing. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, if you can get if you can get a house, get a fucking house, because don't let anybody rent. I'm like, fuck your rent, man. You're gonna be renting like a slumlord, and like I've seen those apartments that they want like $1,500 for. I'm like, this is like hot garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I like.
All right. Well,
that's my bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm bitching about. Fucking housing crisis. The typical shit. Nobody's getting paid enough, and housing crisis, and fucking food is going expensive. That was another. Oh, and then also I went to Asian market. Oh man, I should not have gone to this one place, but I go to this one place because it's just closer. But it's like, hot damn. Oh man, wait. I bought the rice. The rice was infested with their little bugs. I was like, these motherfuckers, man.
Savages.
It's like they will not put
Asians.
they will not put
Get
nothing
your
on
bugs
sale.
out of the goddamn rice.
Oh, stop selling old shit. Just throw it away.
Jenna's face.
Did you take it back? What do you mean bugs?
No, I didn't take it back. I was like, you know what? If I take it back, they're gonna try and put it back on the shelf and sell it to somebody.
That's a
Fine.
possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was
'Cause
like,
if it's like
no, I'm
those
dumping
rice
it.
sacks, they probably
Yeah.
just sew that shit back up.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. That's what I
boy.
was like, yeah, I wanted some
Wow.
rice. Damn it. I wanted some fucking white rice. I was excited for it. I was like, oh my God, Dollar Tree rice is better than this thing. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's if you.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying. Yeah. No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Dollar Tree. Yeah.
if I'm being honest, if you were to get real authentic rice in a third world country, you're gonna get bugs in it. So it's like the same
Is
shit.
it? Yeah, no. I mean, this is the no, like one or two
Bugs
bugs.
is protein. It's more
Yo,
protein, homie.
Nah, man,
Protein
they
in
fucked up the rice. They totally fucked up the rice. They were like burrowed in the rice, and they're like, "Hey, I'm just resting in this rice. Eat me, by the way." I'm like, gross.
Well,
I'm
would
like,
you
too much bugs.
rather have the bug infested rice or the balut?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
The raw duck egg that we were
Raw
talking
duck
about
egg?
earlier.
Ooh, that's a
Egg
good
fetus.
question. Probably
So-
egg fetus, because at least it's cooked and it's not
It's
alive.
not, well, it's
Not
not cooked.
Not
necessarily.
twitching.
It's boiled, but it's
Yeah, it's still cooking. No, it's still cooking, and it's not alive. So if it's not screaming while I bite into it, then I'm
but
good.
you still get to see it.
Were the bugs screaming?
No, they were just like crawling around. They were so tiny. I don't know. No, I'm saying like, a bird is kind of a big thing. So as long as it, it doesn't scream when I bite into it,
Well,
yeah, they were just too, like, I can handle bugs, but this rice was just had too many
no,
bugs.
yeah, I mean, I would bug
Too
out.
many.
Too
Too many.
pun intended.
Oh,
But I would
bug out.
be like, what the fuck?
God, I was just so fucking pissed. I was like, these motherfuckers, man. I
Well,
just paid $6.99 for a bottle of tea. I'm like, oh, and their canned boba is expensive as fuck. They want $3.99 for a can. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes, it tastes delicious as hell. Banana boba, delicious. But $3.99 for a can? I was like, y'all out of your mind, man. But I'm gonna buy it anyway. So here we go.
ooh, wow.
Those Asian markets, man.
Yeah.
They're excellent, but it's like, holy hell. I was like, I think talk about inflation. I don't know. I might have to find another place. I gotta stop going to that one.
I don't know. I haven't been to an Asian market, but
Oh, you haven't?
choose wisely, I guess.
Hey man, it's great. The only reason why I go to that one is because they had Sailor Moon soda and One Piece soda and Dragon Ball Z soda. So I was like, damn
Okay.
it.
Hmm.
Oh,
The gimmick gotcha.
Yeah.
that's why I gave him a chance, man. I couldn't help it. It was, and also the boba tea, the canned boba tea. It was really, really good. The banana tea was delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Does it have tapioca balls in it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I try to pour. It's very hard to pour it out, so sometimes I have to steal some of the other boba places straws. I need to get boba straws.
Boba tea earrings, Jenna.
Oof, that's popular. Yeah, that'll be popular and annoying at the same time.
Yeah.
No,
I
don't
don't
do
know
it.
how that
Well-
would work.
Don't. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work, Jenna. Don't do it.
Oh my God.
No.
Well,
They
we're about, well, we've been doing this for probably 2.5 hours because I
2.5
did
hours.
forget to hit the timer. But do you have any last words for audience members?
I have to pee really bad.
Oh, there you go.
well,
Bathroom breaks for everybody. All right.
all right. Well,
Well,
we
come
will
on.
close with this. For those who have been tuning in, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining the Bitch Fest 3.0. I also want to thank Cali and Jenna for doing this with me. I hope you had fun because who knows like if it would have went well or not, but it seems that you guys have gotten along.
Well, yeah, this is the most social I got. I'm being social.
All
We like you a
right.
lot, or we like each other a lot more than we like you.
Oh,
That's cool.
I mean, I
That's
like you
fair.
both.
I'm happy to be the glue.
I like
I'm okay.
I
I'm
like you.
okay with being glue.
the
Bring
glue.
people together.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what G stands for, baby. Glue.
Glue. Just get out of the way. Get out of the way, glue.
Yeah. So for those tuning in, be sure to check out the show description so you can follow the social links for my featured guests. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay safe, stay
Yeah.
healthy, stay
Yeah.
aware,
Mhm.
and you know what? Create something and have fun with it. And
Go with
we'll
your
catch
gut.
you on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Bye.